We might be ready.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit. Why you would do me like that? Okay. Well, good. I got all my energy. You son of a bitch.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
I'm just over here fucking with Miss Zenobia.
Yes,
making her
yes.
think we're not rolling when we are.
Yeah, you guys caught me dancing.
Welcome to Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
Where we pair amazing movies
With amazing cocktails.
This looks like an amazing cocktail,
I
actually.
am really excited to drink this
is
one.
Cute. That's my umbrella.
It
I'm
didn't.
kidding.
It
You don't
didn't
have to
ask
bring
for
an
one,
umbrella.
but if it did, I would have bought one. You
Dude,
know.
this is nice.
Yes. Well, I'm Zenobia. First off.
I am Jason.
Second off.
Why I gotta be second
I
off?
don't know. All right, so I'm ready to drink. Are you ready to drink?
I'm ready to drink.
Okay, good.
You seem so excited, and I'm glad because I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie, but
No.
you look energized.
I
so
am very.
let's get it.
I'm very energized, and I've been wanting to drink this all week. So here we go.
Okay,
So
what are we drinking?
we are
This
drinking.
fruity ass, minty ass, red ass drink.
We are drinking the benchwarmer. Is that a good one?
That's good. I like that. I mean, I think my
I know-
mind goes to baseball, but
But you get
know,
what I'm saying. You
especially in this movie, there is situations where people are riding the bench.
yeah.
Put them back on the bench.
I'm just saying, it was hard to find a drink for this one. I found this one and it sounded delicious, and we are about to drink it.
It
So
looks good.
we have 1.5 ounce of rum.
Okay.
And so it didn't specify if it was dark or light rum, but by listening to the ingredients, I was like, light rum. So we got Bacardi,
Let's go light rum.
light rum. So, and then you do 2 ounces of fruit punch and 3 to 4 mint leaves.
Okay.
And then you're going to put an orange slice and a lemon slice in there.
Okay.
And you're going to top it with club soda.
Gotcha.
That is what
That
we have right here.
carbonation. I'm gonna have to step up my gardening game. I've let the
Yeah.
Zenobia pulled these mint leaves from my garden in the front yard.
They're tiny, but they're still, they smell good.
Dude,
It's
we've
fine.
been away. I haven't been
I know.
able to take care of my plants.
It's fine. It's been getting water. It's been raining here all the time.
Nah, that plant is dying.
It gave me enough for tonight, so thank you. Thank you, little plant.
Stay strong.
Stay
little
strong. So what you're going to do is you're going to mix this drink in your Collins glass,
Collins glass.
which
yeah.
I got us today.
Yes,
We
you
got
did. I like
fancy
it.
new Collins glasses. And yeah, you're going to top with the mints and the lime. So
Okay.
let's do this.
All right, good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Where everybody knows. Oh yeah. You don't like it? I like it.
I like it.
Liar.
No, I'm taking in all the flavors.
All right. You were sitting there for a minute
Like I can't taste the rum. It's good.
I'm struggling with not swallowing the mint leaves, but it's good.
Yeah.
That might just be because you overflowed these cups, which I don't blame you for.
Hey, I did it as instructed. So.
Okay, I got you. So, first and foremost, I finally listened to White Man Can't Jump.
And with Joe did a
With
good
Mr.
job.
Joe. I hope he listens to this episode, because I do have some thoughts.
Ooh.
First of all, thank
Wait,
you, Joe.
is this the correction corner? Or what do we call it?
You might call that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
First of all, Joe, thank you for coming out. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for defending Kevin Costner.
I left that in there too.
I don't know. I heard. I don't think you could have cut it out. Thank you also for knowing who Alan Rickman is.
Mm-hmm.
Zenobia has not seen the Harry Potter movies. However, in her defense, she is actually not only starting to watch them, but she is reading the books.
Yes, you guys, I am 20 years late,
20 years late to the prom.
but I'm legit here now. I'm late to the prom, but I'm here.
I can't wait.
I am almost done with book 3, and I just watched the first movie, which I literally am blind to all this, you guys. So it's not like, oh, I know bits and I saw. No, I'm coming in here fresh eyes.
I got you.
And I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay, that being said, what's with this situation of me having the protocol?
Oh,
Give me that mess.
I knew
I
you were
don't
gonna
care
get me.
how this podcast comes out, as long as we, have a good time and get some information, and just we can bounce around all over the place.
We did good. Mm-hmm. It was just weird. It
You
was
guys
weird not
did do
having
good.
you. We had
And
not
you know
having
how our audience members, like, they'll send us messages on, like, Instagram or Facebook, or even comment on, like, Castbox or iTunes and stuff, and they, like, have stuff to say, or even
Right.
our family members.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Because
I wasn't here.
It's okay.
And I had zero reception in Aruba.
I knew you didn't.
Therefore, I did not get to see the Instagram live or anything.
I had a feeling that wasn't going to happen, but...
Also, Rosie Perez was married to a white man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A Jewish white
Okay,
man.
I wasn't saying that she wouldn't be married to a white guy. I just said I didn't see her married to Woody.
True.
That's what I was saying. I don't see color like that. That's a bullshit.
Now, I will say that he is a New York native.
Yeah.
Let me hit you with his picture real quick. That is Mr. Seth Zvi Rosenfeld.
What's he do?
He's a writer.
What he wrote?
He wrote Sunset Park.
Oh, okay.
You know what movie that is.
But he's not.
He wrote The Get Down. He is a writer on How to Make It in America.
I mean, he's a brilliant man. I get that.
He's a brilliant man. That is
he's
my
a
dude.
funny looking dude.
He's the former artistic director of my theater company. I was jumping up in my seat when I heard you talking about Rosie. I love this man. He's a great man.
Okay.
He is a white man. I want to say he's Jewish, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Quoting.
And my last thing, I got to throw it out there. You know Denzel played college basketball, right?
I'm not saying that he can't play basketball.
He can absolutely play basketball.
I'm just saying... I don't know what I'm saying. That was weeks ago.
That was weeks ago. It was weeks ago. Hey, whose fault is that?
That was my fault.
Uh-huh.
That was the Lord and technology. They forsaken me that week.
So being that March Madness won't come around for another year, and we're not going to do He Got Game this year, I'm going to give you one fun fact. The scene where Denzel is playing against Ray Allen for... at the end.
Yep.
Technically, Denzel was not supposed to score a single point.
But he's that good.
He's that good. Yes. Not only that, he didn't tell Spike that he was going to try to win.
Okay, so did you not hear me say that he would be? Like...
He would be. He would be. He absolutely would be.
I'm all trying to remember what I said. I was like,
I never did research on whether Wesley can
and I did
basketball or not.
And I mentioned that he was on He Got Game. I was like, oh yeah, he did.
He did. He got game.
So yeah.
Denzel can play some ball. Absolutely.
Anything else?
No.
Anything else, Professor?
I had to get it out.
Jesus.
I promise I won't do that on every episode that I'm not.
That's
here.
okay. I
watch when I do an episode without you. You're gonna be like, I have so many thoughts.
I was telling you. Okay. All right. Can I give you my her story?
I missed you.
I missed you too. Ooh. Let me drink some more.
It's good. I like this one. What is it called again?
The bench warmer.
Bench warmer.
When you on the bench, this is what you drinking. I got that good fruit juice too. Look at that.
Watching the damn game.
Mm-hmm. All right, so today I'm gonna give you a little history on rum.
Rum.
A rum, a rum,
Does
bum.
it make a difference? Light rum or dark rum?
I don't know the difference, but the next rum drink, I will dive into that.
Well, I mean, the history that you're going to give us.
I don't have anything
It's just on rum in general.
It's just on rum in
I
general.
got you. Let's cover it.
So yeah, that's a good question, and I will look into that. Mm-hmm. So rum came in from the Caribbean plantations in the 17th century. Caribbean. Yeah, slaves were working in the sugarcane fields, and they discovered that you can make molasses, like molasses, which is molasses, which is the byproduct of sugar. Okay. So they decided that they could ferment this, and it turns it into alcohol. So that is kind of where we get the start.
Okay.
The first type of rum like that really made it big came from the island of Barbados.
Barbados, hey now.
Which I want to go to. I hear it's a beautiful place.
Dude.
But they have found bottles like in sunken ships before that, like Swiss ships that sunk in like 1628 or something like that. And they found them with some rum too. So like no one really knows.
Them, did they?
No, it's sunk. So they just saw some bottles and they know, oh, it has to say rum on it, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Or once they opened it and they could like see what it was.
Okay.
I don't know how long rum lasts.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Does it have an expiration date on it? I doubt it.
Man, this bottle will be gone.
I'm not saying.
So quick. I thought I had another bottle on the shelf too.
We both know it's not gonna expire before we expire.
Oh yeah, no. None of these bottles will. That's not true. There's some bottles in here we haven't touched.
Aged is what it is.
Oh,
but no expiration date. It doesn't have a drink before.
Thank you.
It's not like milk.
It's fine. So, I'm gonna give you some fun facts about some people and rum. Right. So, George Washington insisted that barrels of Barbados rum be at his inauguration in 1789.
You told me this once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And so he was like, let me get these barrels. And then the Royal Navy, they would give their sailors rum every day until like all the way up until like the 1970s. They would still get their little rum, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I want a job that will perk as I get some fucking rum every day. Here's a crazy story. So there's this captain named Samuel
Clemens.
L. Gray, and he got sick. He was a captain, and he got sick on his boat, and he died. And his wife and children were on the boat, and the wife was like, look, I do not want to bury him at sea, so I need you guys to build me like a little casket box. And so they built her this box, and she had barrels of rum poured into the casket to ferment him so that he would make it for the trip all the way back to wherever they were going.
Okay.
And so you can be fermented in rum.
Was he all pruny?
Yeah. And so this happened in like 1865. And yeah, that's a little history about
picturing him like bubbling up and like
I don't know,
bloating because he's been in liquid for so long.
But it's alcohol, so it's gonna like dry you out. It's not gonna bloat you, right?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Well, he didn't stank all the way to wherever they were going. So
I'll give you a fun fact about rum, something that I learned on a tour of a distillery once. So, do you know where the term proof comes from? You know how something's like 90 proof or this, that, and the other? Okay. So, for those of you at home who don't know, proof came from, like you said, sailors in the Caribbean who were in the Navy. And how they would get paid with rum. And the thing was, if the captain or the person in charge was running short of rum, they would start watering the rum down and still give it to the sailors.
That's some fucked up shit.
That's some fucked up shit.
They're
shorting them on their rum.
It's like drug dealers that put baking soda in
their Coke.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, so the sailors realized this because I want to say it's at 66% or something like that is where rum still lights on fire.
Wow.
So,
ooh.
Miss Guzzi.
So
the sailors would light the rum on fire to test it for proof that they weren't watering down the rum. And if it didn't light on fire, Captain had some explanation to do.
You like why
walking that plank?
Why you watering my shit down?
Underpaying people, shit.
I need my rum. My rum. I need a barrel of your favorite rum.
You sound like the Christmas song.
It is the Christmas song. I just changed the words. All right.
Well, I like that. And the reason, can I tell them why you told me this story before?
Yes.
It's from our episode of The Shining, people.
Our phantom episode.
Our lost episode of The Shining is when she told us about rum.
Yeah, we had a red rum drink.
We had a red rum drink.
You guys didn't miss anything. It was gross.
It wasn't that good. You're right. I remember. It was one of the few that I didn't like.
Yeah.
But I did remember the story, especially about old George wanting them barrels of rum at the inauguration.
He's like, bring me them Barbados women and that Barbados rum.
Send it to my boudoir.
Please. Okay. So, can I tell them what movie I picked?
Yeah.
So, this week, you guys, I picked Coach Carter.
Coach Carter. I love me some Coach Carter.
Yep. To wrap up our March Madness.
Wrapping up March Madness.
With a true story.
True Hollywood story.
A true Hollywood story. This is our only true one.
This is based on a true story. Yes, absolutely.
Right? Yeah. Everything else was fictional.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other ones were fictional. What did we do? White Man Can't Jump, definitely fictional.
Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball. I mean, that's Your Girl by the Woods.
Yep.
Own love story, I guess. I don't know.
By the Woods. You got to say it all together.
By the Woods.
Can I hit you with the stats?
Yeah, throw it at me.
Here's the stats. January, is it 13th or 18th? I wrote it, but
What
it
you talking about? When it came out?
Yeah, I think it's the 13th. Okay, January 13th, 2005.
Okay.
That's when this came out. And the budget, it was 30 million, which in today's money is 39 million. And it made 76 million, which in today's money is 100 million.
Nice.
So it did make a nice little piece of change.
Got you.
For MTV.
January 14th.
14th, okay.
14th is when it dropped. Interesting choice of release. I mean, that is during basketball season, but yeah, I don't know. They didn't want it to be a holiday movie, I guess.
I guess. So, you ready for the Rotten Tomatoes?
Sure.
Not
the way you said that. I'm not.
You ready for the Rotten Tomatoes?
No, you already did it where I know it's going to be bad.
All right. Well, I mean, you're going to be okay. You'll be fine. All right. Critics, 64%.
Bitches.
Audience, 85%.
Hey, no.
So, I like that.
I'd give it about an 85.
It was good.
It's a good movie. Got some green actors that had never really acted before, and still they did all right. You can see where the lines are improvised. You know.
Yeah, I think they kind of felt like a team for real when they spent so much time prior to shooting that I guess they really became a team.
Yeah, one thing I'll say is these actors can play basketball.
They play basketball. We love that basketball. Okay. Are you ready for the completely made up drinking game?
I'm going to have to come up with a drinking game when you're not here. Damn, Gina.
I know. And I thought about
Gina.
coming up with it for you, but I'm not.
Nah, you don't got to do that. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so here's the completely made up drinking game.
Okay.
You take one simp. One simp when...
Can't always be simping.
On this show, we simping. Okay, so you take one simp when someone says sir. So you about to take a lot of sips.
Are you lost, sir? So many sirs.
Sir.
Oh my God.
Sir. Who is this uppity Negro, sir? Right.
Okay, Mr. Cruz. Please leave my gym.
You take one sip when they call out the girl's name plays. Like the plays.
Oh, okay. So, when he's describing all of his sisters.
Yes.
It's or the exes and all that.
Yeah. And he's like, do Delilah.
Delilah, turn down that radio. Did you eat the last piece of cake?
Oh, it's just
Did
on
you
me.
drink all the Kool-Aid?
All the Kool-Aid.
She's our pressure defense.
Love it. Okay, so you take one sip when anyone drinks anything.
Okay.
Especially when they get turned at
the
party.
Feel my style, man. I'm amazing. Hey, yo, loud. What is he asking for?
I don't know.
Let me get a coochie juice.
It was something I've never heard of, and I was like, I'm not even gonna look that up. So
that NorCal version of Jungle Juice. Or
I
what?
guess maybe. And he's like, I got you. Okay, so you take one sip when team push-ups or suicides are said.
Oh God.
We're a team.
Did you ever have to run suicides?
Oh yes. And as soon as he told him to run the first set of suicides, I was like, "Oh God!" Like
did your legs quiver just a little bit?
Flashbacks from like being sweaty and you can't breathe. Your chest is like burning, and you're tired of going up and down and hearing the all of it. Nah, I hated that
if
shit.
you're beat and tired and the coach is pushing you, sometimes they're just gonna make you run until you're exhausted. I remember one time I puked during suicides. But it was, well, actually, coach had me, like, sit down afterwards, but it was because I was, like...
Push it too hard?
I was feeling, like, fiery. It's like, he was just making us run, you know? He was pissed with us, and he was like, just run.
I used to have to run laps.
Suicides until I say stop. And everybody's, like, lollygagging and just jogging the suicides. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. And so I started pushing myself. And then... he was like, all right, Jason, you can sit down. And I went straight to the trash can.
You take one sip when talk about the contract. Okay?
Huh.
I like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
I don't do contracts. Call us when you need the real ballers.
I will.
I will do that, sir.
I'll do that, sir. You take one sip when "let them play" is said.
Ooh,
it's good. Or some.
There's certain scenes where you just gotta have that, like.
Yeah, there's some variety of "let them play," but pretty much I think that's what they say.
There's a couple scenes I'm thinking of because they chant that shit at one point.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, y'all getting drunk?
My drinking games are not for amateurs. Okay, that's what I would say.
Okay.
You take one sip when there's talk about college or scholarships.
Okay. You
take one sip when the cheerleaders cheer. When you see them out there, I like them. They were cute.
You talk about the little white girls. Can't cheer for anything, and then all of a sudden the ghetto black girls
they're all sitting there reading the newspaper.
Like, bitch, you guys are not even a threat.
Love it. I will take white cheerleaders and black cheerleaders on that one because
white
they were
cheerleaders
good.
and black cheerleaders.
Yes. So it's time.
Sorry, I was just thinking of cheerleaders. Go ahead.
Oh, get the hell out of here! I'm like, okay. You finish your drink when Coach Carter crashes the party.
Nice.
He's like, what's his son's name?
Damian
Carter.
Get your ass out of that pool.
He's like, yes, sir. He got up quick as fuck.
Real quick.
He's like, he sobered up like that. You finish your drink when the gym is opened back up.
Oh, okay.
You got anything to add?
Do I have anything to add?
Oh.
I would say, what can I add to this situation? Those are great. I like those. I would say, if anything, take a drink anytime somebody dunks the basketball. Because there's a fair amount.
Is there dunks?
There's a lot of dunks in this, yeah.
I guess I don't be paying attention. Oh yeah, because it's that tall dude. And
Well, there's Junior Battle.
Judo.
There's Ty Crane. He's knocking it down.
Is that the other dude? The other black dude?
He's the one that in the beginning they're talking about being the next LeBron James. He's like so full of himself. LeBron James. I'm the only Ty Crane.
Yeah, except that who is he? Yeah, he's not LeBron James.
Fictitious.
I know. Shut up.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's based off of somebody.
Yep.
But how many somebodies have we seen that didn't actually make it to the NBA? Or they were there for a minute and then they were out.
That's pretty much the point of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the completely made up drinking game. So, can I give you a little history on the real Coach Carter?
Yeah, give me some history on the real Coach Carter.
Because
I am all ears.
Like I said, this was based on a true story.
Yes, it was. Did you watch the...
Yes, I did.
Can't even let me say it.
Oh, go ahead.
The special features.
Yes, I did. My mama had the DVD.
You're stupid.
And I was like, ooh, let me get that. Boop. Okay, so Kenny Ray Carter was born in 1959 in Mississippi, and he found his love for sports.
High school All-American 1972.
Yeah.
Good to see you, sir.
He attended San Francisco State.
Nice.
And then Georgia Fox University. And that's where he played basketball and became very, very good at this.
Mm-hmm. What happened? Did you fall asleep?
I don't know what I wrote.
So did he really own a business in Richmond?
I did not. Oh yeah, I did say he was a business owner.
Yeah, he became a business owner.
Yeah, no. In his Wikipedia bio, it did was he was All-American and the coach.
Yeah, Richmond High School All-American.
Yeah, and it said his stats.
As Coach told you, if you need to know my credentials, they're on the wall. They're behind you.
Behind you,
dude, knocking it out. I'm your new coach. Plain and simple. Cannot teach you the game of basketball till your conditioning is at a level that allows me to do so.
Yep. He was an intelligent man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm sorry. I got confused because there's another...
No-nonsense type of man.
Another Carter in here, and I mixed myself up for a second.
Damian Carter.
Mm-hmm. No. So when Ken Carter was asked who should play him, he wrote down one name. Samuel Jackson.
Really? He's the only one?
That's who he wrote down.
Wow.
I mean, I don't blame him. He actually kind of looks like him, I guess.
Yeah, to a degree.
And he probably has the presence of him, a no-nonsense, you gonna listen to me.
Mm-hmm. Wait, he's bald also, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
We hear you, dog, but we can't see you. The glare from your big black-ass head is hella shiny. Damn, do you buff it?
Clowning on him.
Dude, Worm is my favorite character.
He's my favorite too. Ken was on set every day.
Nice.
And he was consulting and talking. And he said that Samuel Jackson did 98.5% accurate of playing him. So he gave
like that.
Yeah, he gave him
a
nice score.
I mean, Samuel Jackson takes every role very, very seriously. Have you watched his masterclass?
You have told me about it, but
I gotta let you take a look at that. Mm-hmm. Man, it goes in depth with every character that he plays. Incredibly intelligent man. But I digress. Go for it.
But
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. You getting me drunk over here.
Hurry up so I can make you another one.
I'm not hurrying up.
So Ken Carter said after seeing the movie that the basketball scenes looked extremely real. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I liked them. I thought that these young men learned how to actually play basketball. They understood the team aspect when they were saying to do trap defense, when they were saying to do man on man, when they were saying to do zone defense, all that stuff. Actually, they learned how to do. You know, even when the first game where they didn't work on offense at all, and he tells them, I want you to run.
Yep.
That's what we did in practice, and that's what I want you to do here. I want you to push that ball every minute that clock is ticking.
Yeah.
That's exactly what is portrayed on camera, is these guys are just doing
running,
fast breaking.
right.
They're just constantly doing what they do.
He's like, are you tired? No, sir. And
Yeah.
he's like, but they're exhausted.
And then they slow down the frame, and like,
and they're like,
all the other team is like exhausted.
Exhausted.
These guys are just jogging back out on court. That's why that kid is gonna miss this free throw.
Yep. So can I give you a little fun fact about the choreography? So
Hit me with it.
So the choreographer.
I am gonna finish this drink pretty quick.
I know. I already got halfway through and then rebuilt it a little bit. So
I've been looking forward to this all week.
Me too. I really didn't drink this. I had a couple beers with a friend and
Did I drink
that
this
was it.
week? No.
Yeah. I was on the broke, so I'm so excited that I could drink.
I've been killing myself just drinking water and water and water and
Yeah.
more water. Your boy's getting in shape, getting ready for this movie.
Hey, I feel you. Okay, so the choreographer, his name is Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis. That sounds familiar.
He might sound familiar because he turned down doing the movie Friday Night Lights in 2004 to do Coach Carter.
Oh.
And the reason why he turned it down is because
He loves basketball more than football?
he had done so many football movies that he wanted to try his hand at something else.
Okay.
So he did football movies that you're gonna be like, oh shit, he did that. So he
And
did.
I love Friday Night Lights. That's a great
That
movie.
is a good movie. He did Jerry Maguire in 1996. He did Waterboy in 1998. He did Varsity Blues in 1999.
Yeah.
He did this is probably my favorite football movie. Any Given Sunday, 1999, and The Replacements in 2000.
The Replacements is one of my favorite football movies.
I know. And he choreographed
It's
that.
so fucking great.
So
I watched it a week ago.
I know. That's why I put it when I saw it. I put it on there for
As
you.
funny as it is, I watch that movie. It's in my list of inspirational movies that I watch while I'm doing my morning
Fucking
exercising
Underdog.
and stuff. Yeah, I got a whole list of movies for exercise purposes that
There
keep
you
me
go.
motivated.
There you go. And so this is the dude that fucking did all those movies, and he turned that down to just do this.
Okay. He did a great job. These
did a great
boys really showcased some great skills.
That's because they worked
Extra hard.
extra hard.
Mm-hmm.
They said,
you can see it when they're running up them hills and everything. It's almost like they didn't just get in shape to play basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
They became basketball players. Especially high school basketball players.
they did about 3 weeks of basketball camp.
That's it?
I feel
Really?
like it would be more.
I
And
would have thought it'd be more.
and had a trainer for 12 hours a day and had to learn a lot of plays and a lot of passes and picks and all that stuff.
My legs is hella sore.
And I'm sure that they did a lot of running because the game scenes, they would be shot over and over from different angles and different sides. And sometimes they would run one single play 100 times. Over and over and over. So they really did have to get in shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure all of them were in pretty good shape before they even came into this. They all had nice bodies prior to this movie.
Sure.
But they really had to
I
get
know
in
a couple that were strippers before this movie.
Right?
At the strip club where they be scripping.
You gotta do what you gotta do to make that money.
Times are rough, man.
Times are tough these days. So yeah, that's little fun facts for you.
I like that. Ken Carter. Congratulations. I know who the other Carter is that you were confusing with.
Yeah.
Our director.
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas Carter.
Yeah. He did a good job. I didn't see do you know who like wrote the script? Because like we said when we watched the special features, it really did hit everything that they talked about. Like it was quite accurate. Like, you know, the guy with the kid, you know.
I mean, the writers are Mr. Mark Schwann. I think that's how you say his name.
Okay.
SCHWAHN. And John Gaddens.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That sounds familiar, though.
But I'm not too familiar with their work.
Because from what I could hear, like, it was pretty accurate. Like, from his son leaving the prep school and being like, I want to come here and, like, have the same legacy here with you. And you've always been my coach. And him calling the school and dropping out of school and making him sign it. That's real. You know, him putting the locks on the door and the kids having to do, like, the news coverage kept coming. All that seemed like they really got.
Yeah, I wonder if they maybe are NorCal guys.
Yeah.
Or I'm wondering how they optioned this script. I'm not sure. Because, like, Mark Schwann is known for, like, One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
Whereas John Gaddens had a hand in writing Norbit.
Oh,
and, like, Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. And so Hugh Jackman.
I just wasn't
a lot of people call him Hugh Jackman.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Man.
I was just gonna look at you. I wasn't gonna. I was like, okay.
Hey, he follows that Dwayne The Rock Johnson workout plan, man.
I know they're ripped,
dude. But it doesn't say really like how they came across this story or why. So I'm wondering what that connection is.
Well,
if anybody knows, hit us up at lightscameracocktail,
no S,
at gmail.com.
Well, I think it's because it became national news.
That's probably true.
That's why. I mean, they tell Coach Carter, the real Coach Carter tells the story that, you know, the governor of California was in Washington for something, and a reporter asked him if he had heard about the school that had a winning streak and the coach locked the gym, and he thought it was another state, and they're like, no, man, that's your state. And so it was Jerry Brown, and he ended up coming,
Governor Jerry Brown.
Yeah, he ended up coming into like their first game and stuff. So I mean, like, that's something that's memorable.
Interesting.
I don't know, I just thought about that.
I don't know, but Mr. Thomas Carter is our director. I did think he did a good job. Did I say that right?
Thomas Carter.
I did. I thought it was improper English or grammar or whatever, but anyway.
Does rum make you weird?
Rum might make me a little weird.
We had rum, not much rum, I guess. Yeah, all right, well.
But he really did go in depth with telling this story as a whole. He didn't go too deep into any one like player. However, he did show the case, their backgrounds, where they're from. You know, he definitely made Richmond a character in this movie.
Yeah.
You know, he portrayed how it is to live in Richmond very well. I mean, I've never been there personally, but I feel like I understand the environment. I feel like I understand the community.
For people who don't know, Richmond is in Northern California.
It's in the Bay.
Probably like 30 minutes outside of Oakland.
Okay.
Like, so it's not that far from us or from, you know, Oakland or San Francisco. But it is a inner city, and it does have a lot of problems.
Talking about the ghetto.
The ghetto. And, you know.
Funky ghetto.
Like any ghetto.
Trying to survive.
Like any ghetto.
Trying to stay alive.
If you don't.
The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Name that rapper.
I'm not here to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This isn't Lights, Camera, Rap Off. Okay? Give me that shit. Now I can't remember what I was going to tell you.
You were talking about rich what?
Richmond. Yep.
Where we from?
Richmond.
What's my hometown?
Richmond. Yep. Up in the Bay. So,
See, I bring you back.
You do. You do. So, you want to know a little bit about him?
Yeah, tell me about Richmond.
Oh, Richmond? I thought we were talking about Thomas.
Oh, Mr. Thomas Carter? Yeah, for sure. We can talk about Thomas Carter and his ability to direct. He is what I would call a great director. Gotcha.
You got me, bitch. You got me, bitch. I thought he was going to say Journeyman.
I love another one of his movies, as does Smashley, who is not in the building today, people. We're going to meet her for a drink after this.
Yep.
After we drink a little bit here with you guys.
Pre-game.
But he's responsible for Save the Last Dance. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
We will do that. You got to do that.
I like how he sits in the chair.
You gotta,
Boom.
Gotta hit it.
Go and spread your legs. Like you some nasty bitch. Go ahead.
Right? I used
Who's
to
your
watch
favorite
that.
character in that movie?
His sister.
What's her name?
I don't
Miss Carrie Washington.
have to.
Miss
Carrie
Chanel.
That's the first thing I remember her in.
Chanel was so great.
Yeah. So Thomas Carter was born in Austin, Texas. And after high school, he went to Texas State University. Go Bobcats. And he got
like every mascot.
I look it up.
Nice.
Yeah, because I like to know.
Did you put it in quotes? Go Bobcats?
It just says Bobcats, but yes, it is in quotes. I have another one in here that I've never heard as a mascot. When we get to I'll fucking. But yeah, go Bobcats, and he got his bachelor's in fine arts and theater in 1974.
Nice.
So he knows stuff about
for a while.
the theater. Yeah. So I didn't know anything about him until this week. But Thomas, he started off as an actor.
Yes, he was.
And he was in shows like MASH and What's Happening?
Did you say Smash or MASH?
MASH.
MASH.
Like
Yes,
the
he
old
was.
one. Smash, like the new one.
Wasn't my man in Good Times also?
He was in What's Happening. He was in Good Times. He was in Hill Street Blues and the show called White Shadow. I never heard of it, but apparently it's something that helped him out because he ended up doing some directing on it, and that's where he got his start in his career of directing. And he went on to produce and direct pilots for Miami Vice 1984.
Nice.
Saint Elsewhere. Saint Elsewhere in 1982.
Get it, girl.
The Heart of the City. In the Heart of the City in 1986. I've never heard of any of these. And Equal Justice in 1990.
Equal Justice in 1990.
So, yeah, he helped get some of these shows off the ground and, produce them. And
he does a lot of TV directing.
He does.
He hasn't done too many movies, but dude is constantly making TV shows.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because he said, I look at television and I don't see myself. Talking about the lack of diversity in roles for Black actors. So that's kind of why I think he sticks to having TVs, because that's something that comes into your home that, you can't necessarily control, like your kids or other people in your home from watching, other than like, if you go to a movie and you're a kid, if your mom doesn't want you to go to the movie, you're not going to the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I
Good
think
for him.
that's why he sticks with TV so much, just because he wants us represented. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Big fan, man.
Absolutely. Keep killing it, Mr.
Black
Carter.
actors.
I'm sorry, was that a simp?
That was a straight up simp. That was a straight up simp, because I said, This drink is Simple, you guys. Simple.
He's stupid. All right, let's jump on into it.
All right.
We're going to start at the beginning. Well, not at the beginning, but with...
Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
I don't fucking know.
A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Oh,
Do,
damn, I
re,
should
mi,
know.
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Wow. My mom would be so upset with me right now.
I'm
sorry,
going to tell her
Mom.
on Sunday.
She watches the YouTube.
I'm telling her on your birthday. I'm coming to see you.
Yeah, happy early birthday,
Happy birthday,
Mama. I
Mama.
love you. I'll see you on Sunday.
See you at brunch.
You will watch this the following Wednesday.
Yep. Happy birthday, Mama. Okay, so yeah, let's start at the very beginning.
I'll always love my mama.
She's my favorite girl. You only get one. You only get one.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll save that for Mother's Day. We'll go really into that song.
Yes, we will.
She brought me in this world. Okay.
So, Miss Lacey Beeman. You know who she plays?
Beeman and all the ladies, they be screaming.
Willie Beeman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I know what you're talking about.
Beeman and all
That's
the ladies.
twice that you mentioned that
They be
movie already.
screaming. Is there a football month?
Maybe. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. I think I just
we only get one a week.
I'm just gonna throw that in there.
We will do all the categories eventually. Shit, we got a lot to cover.
I understand.
It's only 52 weeks in a year.
I know. But every given Sunday is like one of my favorites.
I mean, keep listening to us so we can make money and do this more than once a week.
Yay! That'd be so fun.
Look at you. I like money.
I like money. And I like doing this podcast. So
I love doing this podcast.
That's a win-win. All right.
Okay. Lacey Beeman plays...
They'll be screaming.
Can I say her character name?
Yeah, because I don't...
I tell you what. I do it like Worm. Hey, coach. Got somebody I want you to meet. Now, I just met her, but she is fine as hell. Her name is, Susan.
Susan!
He right.
He right.
My daughter, Susan.
Whatever. The dad was being kind of racist with fucking Coach Carter. Anyway.
I mean, he was a rich, white man.
He's like, you all must be lost.
Yeah,
like,
he was a little put off. He's like, you're a little lost, aren't you?
But I mean, I get that, but he didn't come like, he wasn't like a ghetto ass dude. He was like nicely dressed. He was like, my son is just here, and
yeah,
I just want to
exactly.
get him.
I mean, he definitely had a shot of white privilege.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever, we ain't talking about him. Lacey Beeman has been doing her thing for a little while.
Oh, there
she
she is.
was on Social Network and Legally Blonde and a few others. She did a nice run on Dexter. Did you ever watch Dexter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in there like 2011, 2012.
Oh, was that the girlfriend?
She played Holly Benson.
Okay. All right, so she been doing her thing. All right.
Yeah, she definitely been doing her thing. However, she stopped acting in 2013. I don't know why.
Maybe she had a baby.
Maybe. I didn't want to be presumptuous.
Me neither.
So maybe she fell out of love with acting. Mm-hmm. Maybe she did want to raise a family. Who knows? It seems like it would have been about that age. Mm. However, nowadays you can raise a family and have a career and this, that, and the other. Gentlemen, help your wives.
Yep, I agree.
But
Lacey Beeman.
I thought she did a hell of a job.
She was screaming.
We didn't hear her screaming.
We didn't, but I think she was screaming. Worm would say she was screaming.
Nah, he said she was on the top. Actually, Coach, I was on the bottom. She was on the top.
Dirty ass. I know. I would have made him do so many laps.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder how many laps he made them do after that shit. Oh, no, he didn't make them run. Because they asked us to the library right
that's because when he came back, he saw their
saw
scores.
All their report cards. Exactly. It's Christmas break. They went to the tournament, came back, report cards. Oh, y'all fucked up. I'm locking the gym.
You fucked up.
Guess what?
You done fucked up.
I'm pretty drunk right now.
All right. Give me that cup. Because we be screaming.
And honestly, I kind of want another one.
It's really
good.
It's
been a rough week. That's
it's light, right? You don't. Can you taste the rum?
Not really. No.
See, It's good. And I think
No,
the
it's
soda
good.
water has that nice little bubble pop to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
You know how I like. You said you got fruit punch in this. I like all my drinks to taste like Kool-Aid.
See? And I got that good fruit punch.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about Vincent Laresa. Let's say Laresa.
Cabeza.
Plays Remy. That's my cousin Remy over there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love to shoot the shit with you bitches, but I gotta go. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I can't. What do I know him from?
A lot of things.
I know a lot of things.
So
like
my man has been in Romeo and Juliet.
That's where I know him from.
Is that where you know him from?
He's Juliet's cousin. What is your cousin's friend?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
He was in El Cantante with your girl Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He did Empire, not the show,
The movie.
The movie with John. Another movie where he worked with Johnny Legs, Mr. John Leguizamo.
Yep.
So he was a part of because John Leguizamo played Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
He played Abra in Romeo and Juliet. So he's part of Tybalt's crew.
This is homie.
Yeah, exactly. And so, of course, he's in Spider-Man, and you know what he was in? He was in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. You know who he is? He's in the beginning. He plays the detective.
I love you. Because I love that movie. I don't
Do you really?
I think it's so funny.
It is funny.
And
I even like Lil Bow Wow in that one. In his stupid ass car.
yeah, it was good for not being part of any other shit.
Mm-hmm. So he's in the beginning when a homeboy crashes his car and then he's stuck in the jail. He's the detective that's like doing the interrogation. He's like, you see Ken and Barbie out there? They're going to walk away with not even a slap on the wrist. Mommy and daddy are too connected. But I like screw-ups like you. Because you're 100% certifiable, what does he say? Conviction. And then you know his mom went in there and handled her business with him.
Oh, hell to the yes.
She's like, yeah. Because he walks out, he's like, yeah, I just tagged your mom and you can go. Most exciting, guess what he's going to be in next?
What?
Do you know?
No.
Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
No.
That's an old commercial. I want to say it was a Spike Lee commercial. It was like a Jordan commercial or whatever for Nike.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, he is going to be in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, whose trailer dropped just the other day. You haven't seen it yet? No. Ooh, all right. We got to wrap up this podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you. Lights, camera, cocktails. Wait, did you see the Aladdin one I sent you?
No.
I sent you the new Aladdin one, so I can
on
get
what?
your vote.
On Instagram?
No, like I texted to you.
I didn't get it.
Oh, last night I went and saw Us. I saw a screening of Us.
Okay.
And it was good. I think that you don't like scary movies. I know you don't.
I don't like scary movies.
But I think you could do it.
I'm not. Okay.
It's not as scary as.
Let me clarify.
Not that he's a scaredy cat.
I'm not a bitch.
He just doesn't appreciate. He doesn't like it.
It's not. I don't see the enjoyment in it for the most part. Don't get me wrong. I do believe in spirits and ghosts and spirits sticking around after the body has died. And so some of that shit will fuck with me. But at the same time, horror movies aren't really my thing.
I think you'd like
However, I loved Get Out. I love Jordan Peele.
It's beautifully shot.
I hear it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes as of right now.
That's because, like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I love watching
Umbaku.
it. The whole time I was screaming, like, Umbaku. Like, I saw it in a theater with all of my friends and coworkers. And so it's different than seeing it, like, in a theater.
With an audience? Yeah, like, you know everybody in the theater, so you can be loud.
So we're constantly saying, like, people were yelling stupid shit so we could laugh.
Dude, invite me to one of those.
I'm going to try. I'll try. It's fun. And we get to just, like, watch it. And
that sounds like so much fun.
Snuck a tall can in. And I did. Shh. Oh, shit. My boss listens to this. I'm gonna cut it. I need
You're
to cut
editor on
it.
this
Yeah.
one. Oh my
Zenobia,
God.
future Zenobia, cut this. So,
Okay.
yes, it was really good. We'll talk about it later,
That's
but
great.
I think you would like it.
Back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfection, so let them understand. From a young G's perspective, we're going to talk about Debbie Morgan, but we talked about it last week?
Yeah.
We did. So, Debbie Morgan, who was
Debbie
in
Morgan.
Love and Basketball, played Miss Nona.
Yep.
Sexy, lovely Nona.
I like her in this. She was like the same. She's like the same person.
She's similar, yeah.
Because she loves basketball too.
Uh-huh.
And she, she's
so incredibly supportive.
She's so supportive. She's not even Coach Carter's wife. That's just his girlfriend.
It's like his girlfriend, right?
Yeah, she's like, when are you going to have time to take your girlfriend?
I wonder if they did that because they loved Debbie Morgan so much. Because clearly his son, Damian Carter, is mixed.
Yeah.
He's a light skin.
In real life, he's not.
What it do? Proper light skin? I'm sorry, that's a different movie.
In real life, I don't
believe
he's that light. If I don't, he wasn't that light.
I don't know. I know. All I know about him is that he trained with Aaron Spicer, which is one of the best acting coaches you can work with in LA. Okay. I've audited his class. Dude is very, very impressive. And pricey. You want that good acting, you got acting coach, you got to pay for it. Yep. But I liked her. I thought she was great. I love her when she's in the stands and she's like talking shit. Bullshit call, ref. That was a jump ball, damn it. Yep. And she knows Ken Carter so well. She's like, you can't take that job. Yeah. I got this, I got that. There's no way I'm not going on vacation, seeing you in your bikini. And she's just
when do you start?
Mm-hmm. Play me for a fool. Mm-hmm. You know you're taking that job.
Because Carter loves the kids.
Carter loves the kids.
And this is the second time that they appeared in a movie together. Like I mentioned before, they were in Ease by You.
Okay, yeah.
With her and Samuel Jackson. It's very good. I will make sure I put it on this list because I really like it. It's like a cool, suspenseful movie.
Something that I need to comment on from a previous episode is when Spike Lee gave Samuel Jackson his first job, it was on School Days. You were right.
Ooh. I'm good.
However, he was also in Jungle Fever.
He was. No, I knew that one for real. I knew, but School Days, I was like, I'm pretty sure.
And he had a couple little bit parts in a couple projects before then. But School Days was his.
All I know is I want to be like Samuel Jackson, where I have two of the best directors constantly want to put me in their
constantly
fucking
calling you. Talking about Spike and Tarantino.
Yeah, and I love both of them so much that you call me for anything, I'd be like yes. They'd be like, Spike's on the phone. Tell him yes to whatever he wants. Say yeah.
Tell him just send me the date. I'll be
what
there.
Day? Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. What?
Give me the date and how long, and I'll be there.
Tell me when so I can get a pedicure for Quentin. When?
Wait, what? You got Tarantino on line 1 and Spike on line 2? Shit.
Let's do a conference call. I feel like it's
conference them in.
I feel like it's time to mend some fences.
Hey, Spike, you're on the line with Tarantino. Hey, like, you guys work out the dates and see what you can do. And let me know.
He hates the Quentin Tarantino. You just
like, that's right. That's right. Spike.
I want to mend some fences.
Spike, you there?
Hello?
Shit.
I think he hung up, you guys.
All right. Quentin, what's up?
So when is Pulp Fiction 2 starting? A minute.
Nope. This is the 9th movie by Quentin Tarantino. Technically, he said he's only doing one more.
I think he's lying.
I hope he's lying.
Why would you just stop?
Dude.
He loves movies too much.
We really got to go to the New Beverly and check out a movie.
Yeah?
It's down the street.
I know. Yeah.
I want to go.
I'll take you to go see Us. I'll say it again.
I've been telling... Well, it's not going to be at the New Beverly. The New Beverly is Tarantino's theater.
That's right.
Yeah, he plays...
I thought you were talking like the Beverly Center. I was like, yeah,
No. The New Beverly. Mm-hmm. It's Tarantino's theater. He plays old movies. Mm-hmm. And he has been known to sit in the audience and watch movies.
I need to get a job there.
I just want to come up and shake the man's hand.
I want to see.
Say thank you for the inspiration. And
Like,
the
so is
wonderful
his
movies.
name on my checks?
If you work at the New Beverly, maybe. I don't know.
If it is, then I would always just take a picture of it and
That'd be
deposit it so I can always.
That's the only picture Quentin Tarantino you're gonna get. He doesn't do pictures.
That's okay. I just get like a weird selfie of him like walking by me.
He kindly says, "I don't do pictures. I do handshakes," which I appreciate more.
I would do a picture of just our handshaking.
You stupid.
How about that?
Anyway,
Let's go.
Denise Dowse plays the principal.
Okay.
She pissed me off.
Literally, the whole faculty and the parents. It makes zero sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because my parents would have been like, well, I mean, I do understand if your kid is the one who has the 3.5.
She seems like she's
They should be able to play. I would be pissed because it'd be like, my kid's doing good.
It's almost like she has political aspirations about her.
But if she did, she would want her kids to have a higher rate of graduation than what she has.
True.
It's like, what did she say it was? How many percentage it is? It's like
59%, I want to say.
Graduate.
50.
And then they said like
percentage being girls.
And 6% of them go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's ridiculous.
In my professional opinion, you've got 15 players on your team. You're lucky to graduate 5 of them.
Wouldn't you want to change that?
Fuck yeah. And that's why he gets in her ass. She's like, you are the basketball coach. Your job is to win games. I suggest you start doing your job. And he comes right back at her. He says, and your job is to educate these kids. Yeah. I suggest you start doing yours.
Hey, I'm winning, bitch. You losing.
Absolutely. I took these kids who were 21 losses and 4 wins last year and turned them undefeated within less than a year. The minute I stepped on court, they haven't lost. You know, what have you done for these kids?
And then the teachers are complaining about having to
do more work.
How hard is it to fill out a sheet?
Yeah.
Jason talks too much in class. He's missing these works. He needs to make up this class.
That's not what I did. I fell asleep after lunch. So if it's 5th period, I'm falling asleep. I did not make the schedule. I did not say put me in geometry right after lunch. That wasn't my call. You know I'm going to play basketball on lunch break. What are you doing? I'm tired. Shit.
I'm just saying, how hard is it to write a quick progress report for a coach? I'm pretty sure I had to do that every semester or whatever. You have to get it signed to say like, yes, they have a 2.0 or higher. I've never had a problem getting a 2.0.
However, this was probably in like the 90s.
99.
Yeah.
This
must not have transferred across the whole country because in 99 I was in high school sports and we had to do that shit.
Do what?
We had to get progress reports.
Yeah.
So,
but they're
I don't know why this
specific
school had a problem with it.
They're on the lowest number of schools, like on the list for schools in California. So
they're the West Coast version of East Side High.
Yeah, they are.
Fair East Side.
Fair West Side. West Side. Yeah, so they're just like that where, you know, once you're on the bottom, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
So
every year I have less money to pay faculty and staff.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And they're trying to be like, well, the basketball team brings us money and blah, blah, blah. That's fine.
Does it though?
I don't know.
I mean, it generates an audience.
An audience and awareness of the school.
And that goes back to the school. I guess.
You still have to pay to get into the games.
Hey, I went to some schools that if you wanted to be on the basketball team, you had to pay like 500 bills to be on that team. For buses, for uniforms, for shoes, for bags. You had to match everything. This is how it works at Canyon Springs. You remember Canyon Springs up in Marin Valley?
I remember, maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of feel like we did for track. Maybe we had to like pay like $100.
Did you guys have to match with all your shoes and all that bullshit?
No, we didn't all have to match.
Okay, so these
always
were top 20 when I was going there, and I think that's why.
I had some gorgeous, different.
They even held tryouts.
Yeah, this is for track, but my track's an individual team sport, so you can be different. So we don't all have to have the same shoes. Because I had purple pair, I had orange pair, I had a black and red Nike pair that I fucking love, and like it didn't matter. But I don't remember if our basketball team did win state my sophomore year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Sophomore.
Interesting.
Yeah, freshman or sophomore year. I can't remember which one.
When I was up there, Canyon Springs was the powerhouse.
Oh, we did. We went to state twice and we won once.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, girl.
I mean, I'm not going to take, like, I was at fucking practice. No, not me. The boys' basketball team.
In high school sports, you can only claim that victory if you're in track, wrestling, or cross country.
I did make it to Masters. And
did you really? Mm-hmm. Look at you.
Yeah. So, There you go. All right. So
anyway, Denise Dowles plays the principal, as we said 20 minutes ago. That was a long side track.
Don't worry, I got this.
My girl is acting. She's directing. She's doing her thing. She's Hawaiian or Hawaiian born.
Okay.
And you see her in Ray? You recognize her? What about Pleasantville?
Who was she in Ray?
I don't remember. I was hoping you did. I was just throwing a curveball at you.
Oh, wait. Is she the one that was, like, stiffing him for his money and shit?
I thought that was a dude.
It was a dude, man.
Yeah, because after that, he was like, pay me in all ones.
So I can feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he got mad and he's like, count it yourself, sort of situation.
I'm like, that's fine. I just want to make sure it's all fucking here.
Sit your ass there while I count my money. Well, either way, she's still doing her thing. Mm-hmm. She just did a stint. I think she'll probably come back for season 2 of Good Trouble. Did you watch that one?
No.
Ooh, this one. That's what it is. People, there's going to be burping on this episode because there's carbonation. Mm-hmm. I was wondering, I was like, why do I feel the need to burp so much?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't make these drinks up. I just find them.
Well, she is a guest star on Good Trouble, which I like. I think it's a pretty good show. It's a spin-off from another show. I can't remember what it's called. But it's these two girls. Oh, The Fosters.
Oh,
It's a spin-off from The Fosters. So the two girls moved out together to L.A. They got their own apartment and stuff, and they're trying to make their way in L.A. It's called Good Trouble. My boy Sarunas is on that one. He's doing a little guest star. Mr. Sarunas Jackson, shout out. He was supposed to be here in February, but it didn't work out. We missed Jackson. You, man. We'll catch you on the next one.
Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty.
And Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty. And he also worked with her on Insecure. Your girl did Insecure recently.
Yo.
In 2017 and 2018. So hopefully she comes back for 2019. We'll see.
I love it.
I'm seeing Good Trouble as well as Insecure on the breakdowns right now. I don't fit the characters, but...
Breakdown.
For those of you who don't know, the breakdowns is the casting websites that are looking for people to play the roles.
They're like, hi, I'm looking for a tall, sexy black man for Insecure.
Perfect. I'm in. Put me in, coach.
It's like, you're third string, my friend. All right.
But either way, Denise, you did a great job. I hated you so much in this movie.
I hated you so much.
Oh, did I hate you. However, she voted for him.
She did. Because she realized...
At the end of the day, she voted for him.
She was like, look, he's right.
Yeah,
these kids should I really just let these kids just pass just so they can play basketball?
Like maybe she had been jaded from working in the school district for so many years,
and he
finally lit a fire under her, reignited her passion, why she became a teacher in the first place.
Yeah,
because I think I said this before, but nobody becomes a teacher for the money.
Nope.
You know, this is a career that you do from the goodness of your heart. It's a public service.
Yeah.
You know, they don't make good money. They should, but they don't.
But they don't.
Obama, we miss you.
Obama. All right. So, yeah. She did a good job.
She did. Unfortunately. I won't say unfortunately, but I wasn't the biggest fan of this next person we're about to talk about. So, playing the girlfriend is Miss Ashanti.
I was going to say, that's all I'm going to say. She wasn't horrible. Oh! I feel like she was just playing that chick. They needed her because in 2005, Ashanti was the shit.
She was. In 2005, Ashanti was on top.
But I would not put her in the category of an actress.
No.
Because this was her first movie. Mm-hmm. But it was not her last.
I mean, it wasn't her first movie. She had done small parts here and there before this. In which case...
This was her first, like, role. Big role. Because she...
Before this, she was a singer and she did a hell of a lot of music videos and things. Come on now.
Yeah, she was in... She had a cameo as student in Harlem in Malcolm X. Mm-hmm. And a small part on American Dreams in 2002, the TV show. She had like an episode of The Proud Family in 2003. She did an episode of Buffy in 2003. There was the Muppet Wizard of Oz TV show in 2005, so that came out around this time. So she got into the camera. She has a Law and Order SVU. Doom, 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 doom,
you and your Law and Order.
In 2013. So she did her things. And to be honest with you,
I haven't seen the stuff that she's done recently, so I can't pass judgment too harshly.
Yeah.
However, I will say that I believe that there are some great actresses that auditioned for this role.
Yeah.
And it went to Ashanti because of her fame.
Yeah.
In which case,
hopefully,
I don't like that.
No. But hopefully she got better because she did 13 episodes of Army Wives.
Hopefully she did get better, but even still, she didn't deserve the opportunity.
I know.
Based on her performance.
I'm going to be real with you. I've seen her live perform.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
I've never seen her live.
But, it was, no.
Yeah. I don't know. It gets under my skin when people hire a non-actor to act in a movie that they don't deserve the role.
I know.
They're not right for the role. They don't have acting training.
Yep.
There are a million well, I won't say a million, but there are a good 50 actors. 50. I will say 50 that could play the part better and bring more value to the story.
Yeah.
Not bring more asses in the seats, but bring more value to the story. See, people are just worried about recouping their money.
Yeah.
But if you realize that if you make a great movie with unknown actors and tell a great story, that's what's going to bring people in the seats.
Because, I mean,
Not your opening weekend bullshit.
Her part was very small. It wasn't like...
It was decent, though.
It was
a decent-sized part.
But it wasn't like the main character.
It's not the main character.
She's not even really... I wouldn't even call her like a supporting. She's just like a bit.
No, she's supporting for sure.
I mean,
she is the girlfriend of the main basketball player. Mm-hmm. You can say that. You know. What is his name?
I got you.
Worm, Lyle, and... Oh, I can't remember his character's name.
What's his real name? He's Rob, right? Rob Brown?
Yeah, his name's Rob Brown.
Kenyon.
Yeah.
Kenyon Stone.
Kenyon. Yeah. So she plays the girlfriend of Kenyon. And he has the biggest role in terms of the basketball players. He's got the biggest struggle. He's got the biggest story arc.
That's true. You actually get to see like him outside of it.
So she has a significant amount of screen time. And I just wish that they would have given the role to an actress who has put in the time.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree. I'm not standing up for Ashanti.
I know. I had a few drinks.
I know. And I'm just going to tell you...
Don't get me wrong, Ashanti. We love you. You make great music. And this isn't your fault at all. If I was you, I would have taken the role too.
Money, money, money.
You know? Get that money.
She said that...
but take them classes.
It was funny pretending to be in love with somebody that she just met. So that just kind of shows you how unserious she was.
She is.
Yeah.
That's what she said?
Yes.
It was funny pretending to be in love with somebody that she just met. Yeah. I wish you would have told me that. I'm so mad right now.
I knew. That's why I told you, because what you said is pretty much correct.
Okay.
All right. I was giving you validation, so don't be mad.
I love you.
All right. I love you. Let's move on from Ashanti, because you're turning red.
I'm just going to sit here and drink.
So, let's see. Who would be next?
Nana. Are
we starting with Nana Jr.?
Na. Hey. Benwanyo. I don't know how to say his last name.
Benwanyo. It does sound like that.
He's got a G and a B starting in this last name.
Genbinyamyo. Nope.
I don't want to insult the man.
I'm sorry.
He plays Junior Battle.
Junior.
I
have nothing about him, so tell me something.
My man is a local California boy. He grew up in Silmar. So he is a NorCal boy. Mm-hmm. He went to Kennedy High School. When, if you notice, there's newspaper clippings of Richmond beating Kennedy High School in this movie.
I did not notice.
You see that?
No.
So I'm sure if it was divulged on set, they would have been talking shit. Hey son, hey Junior, we done whooped your alma mater's ass this week. What's up?
Yep.
But yeah, he's a great basketball player, as a number of these guys are. He went to junior college. He played there. He transferred to Arkansas, I want to say.
Okay.
Oh, no. He transferred to Washburn, Kansas University. He helped them.
Go Buckeye. No, I'm just joking. I have no clue what it is. I have no clue. Just guessing.
It's not the Buckeyes.
It's not the Buckeyes.
It's the Ichabods.
Ooh, what the hell is that?
Ichabod? I
like
don't know.
Ichabod Crane? It's a headless horseman?
A Greek mythology character.
It's a headless horseman. That's their fucking...
Yeah, but my man started 14 of the 26 games that year. Averaged 7.7 points.
Get it.
4 rebounds. Helped him get to the tournament semifinals.
All right.
Not the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
But the MIAA.
MIAA
tournament. And afterwards, he transferred again to Arkansas State University.
Okay.
So, yeah. He was doing his thing. He has been acting a fair amount since then. He did a couple of shorts. He did a couple of movies. He was in Gran Torino. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
And he's still working. He's actually filming a movie right now called A Man's Fear. Plays Tyson Grant.
How do you feel about his acting?
I feel like he did a good job. He did a decent job because he's supposed to play somebody who is the stereotypical great athlete who excels on the court but fails in the classroom. Like, they even talk about how he can't read.
Yeah, they have him reading.
That's fucked up. That's real fucked up.
Yeah.
And I feel like he did a good job of portraying that. He did a good job of portraying a high school student, especially when your girl comes in and she's talking to Coach Carter after he quits the team. And then he comes in, like, shoulders all down. He's like, Mr. Carter, I'm sorry for what I said. And I promise to get caught up in my classes.
Just let me back on the team.
Yeah.
And then I love her. She's like yelling at him. She's like, next time you want to make a decision, you need to ask me.
She's so good.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about her on this.
No, I didn't even do it.
She deserves
a legit one.
Exactly.
We will.
She had a very small part in this movie, and therefore we're going to wait until we do.
I didn't write anything about her because it wasn't good enough for me to talk about.
Yes.
Not that she didn't do a good job.
She did a great job.
Her part wasn't big enough.
But it's a bit part. That's like talking about her in SWAT or something like that. She's in there for 30 seconds.
This cast is huge, so.
Exactly.
I cut it down to just pretty much the basics.
We can do it when she works with Taraji. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Is she in that new one?
No, I'm talking about when she did the Apollo movie with your hated Kevin Costner.
Oh, Hidden Figures.
Yeah.
You know what?
I can't think right now. I'm so feeling good right now.
I'm feeling really good too.
Dude.
Me? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the
That
glass.
bench warmer, though.
I know why they call it a bench warmer now.
Why?
It's because you don't want to get off the bench. You get all warm and toasty.
I'm going to sit back and watch the show. Let me know how it turns
Yeah,
out.
I just sit on the bench and I'm getting all warm and toasty from this shit. It's perfect.
Well, either way, Nana is still acting.
I don't think he did that good of a job, to be honest with you.
Really? You don't like him?
I thought that he was like a real basketball player that they just kind of put in there because he was good, but like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. He was definitely green.
He was great. I mean, compared to everybody else,
sure,
he didn't have the chops.
But how hard is it to find somebody his height, his
skills,
basketball ability that is also an actor?
I get you.
I can name one.
Name him.
Sarunas Jackson. However, my dude didn't start acting until long after this movie came out.
Okay. All right.
Now, did a couple Spike Lee commercials. Now he's doing Insecure. Now he's doing another one with on BET right now. I can't remember what it's called. But either way, it's very hard to find a man who can portray this character and be an actor.
Yeah.
So in that respect, like, how we were talking about this last week with Sanaa Lathan and being cast in Love and Basketball. Mm-hmm. In this situation, being that he's not the main character, he's a supporting role, and these shots have to
look real.
Mm-hmm. And they were.
They were.
The man can absolutely play, and he did a good job with the time that he had on set.
I agree.
And he fell in love with acting, and he's continuing to do it to this day.
This was his first thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This was his first job.
Yeah, he was extremely green. But, I mean, you can't be mad at somebody who's their first time.
No. And, hey, I mean, if Clint Eastwood wants you for Gran Torino, you must be doing something right.
You're like, hey, old skeleton man.
All right. Ladies.
Hey, ladies.
We're going to talk about your boy for a minute.
Yes, we are. This is the first movie that we had him on.
This is the first movie we're talking about him. It's surprising.
And we are talking about...
He's done a lot of stuff.
We're talking about Mr. Sexy.
Mr. Sexy.
Take my shirt off. Grind in your face. What else does he do? He will step it up.
Yes, he will.
And he will step it up again.
And take it to the street.
And he'll take it to the street?
You're stupid. And when we talk about the streets, we're talking about 21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. Because he's
we're talking about
a Firefox
Tatum, people.
He's a fox catcher.
He's a fox
catcher. There we go.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that was really good.
How many links are you gonna make?
That was a lot. And they all worked. Yeah.
Channing Tatum. Mm-hmm. This was his first movie. My dude, grew up in
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
No, he was raised in Alabama. Later, he went to Miami, I want to say.
Welcome
like that.
to
Became
Miami.
A stripper,
Who doesn't want to see him strip?
I mean, he's getting
I guess you don't want to see him strip.
I want to see him strip.
His ex-wife don't want to see him strip no more.
Ex-wife?
Yeah.
They got divorced?
They breaking it up.
No.
I feel like I tell you all the romances that are gone.
Jenna Dewan.
Don't worry, she got a baby by him, so she's set.
But I mean, that's not the point. She's got her own money.
I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking with you.
I know. I've seen him on Lip Sync Battle.
I know, that's probably my favorite thing. She did kill it.
She killed it.
So, let me tell you a little bit about him.
All right.
He had never played basketball before. And this being his first feature film.
Really?
He got training from a personal coach to get up to speed with all the other actors because apparently they had more experience.
Yeah, for sure.
But I believe, because him being a dancer, and
he's very coordinated. He
So-
also did sports young.
he did
when he was
football,
younger,
soccer,
which
track
I cannot
and field,
stress
and
enough.
baseball.
People, if you got kids, put them in some sports.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't matter what it is. It could be ballet, it could be baseball, it could be basketball, football, hockey, whatever.
Gymnastics,
but get them
ice
out there, get
skating.
them being active.
Yeah.
You know,
And
don't
so-
let them sit in front of an iPad all day.
Yeah, so that's why I think that it was so easy for him to pick up and look like he knew what he was doing, because
Hey, no lie, dancers pick up on other things very quickly.
that is why I say I'm decent at everything, because I know my body. I'm a dancer.
There you go.
You know, I play sports, so I know my body. I know what I can and can't do, and I can break down, especially with being a dancer, because you can look at something, and if it has a rhythm, you can break it down. And you can do it. So fight choreography,
Absolutely. Especially
basketball,
dude,
football.
I know a dancer. Excuse me. I know a dancer who is learning fight choreography right now. She's only been doing it a few months. Dude, girl kicks harder than I do. Mm-hmm. She is dangerous.
Yeah.
And she's learning quick.
Yeah. If you give me choreography of anything, I'm going to learn it, because I'm a
Not only
dancer.
that, she's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Everybody is.
Everybody's in this movie. Everybody's in this movie.
We already had
You
2
seen the
deaths
trailer
from
yet?
the movie yet. No, you told me this. We have to watch it.
Okay, we gotta watch the movie.
We gotta watch it. We have 2 deaths from that movie already.
I'll tell you exactly who she is. You know when Leo's dancing with the 2 girls that are in like the cheerleading outfit?
No.
She's a redhead on the left.
Okay.
For those
I
of
just
you
told
at
you I
home.
haven't seen it.
I know, but I'm telling the people at home. I gotta let them know.
Okay, in 30 minutes I will have seen it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, him being known for his high school sports, football, soccer, track and field, and baseball.
Baseball.
Which I think is great, because he uses these, like soccer and She's the Man. Is that what it's called? Right? With Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
He does do football and something. What does he do football in?
He doesn't play football. I don't think Channing Tatum has done a football movie.
I feel like he has.
Not to my knowledge.
I'm gonna look.
Not that I can think of. He hasn't really done any other sports movies with the exception of Foxcatcher.
Yes.
Which he plays a wrestler.
Ooh,
Him and
that
Steve
is
Carell.
probably my absolute favorite movie of his.
He does a great job in there.
Fucking down.
He does
because
a great
he
job.
transforms so much that he does so good. I even have a fun fact about that, where he does the headbutt into the glass and he's
really
bleeding.
did it.
That's real.
Yeah, absolutely.
That be real.
Dude, when you're living under them imaginary circumstances. Bow!
Yeah.
Shit.
Wasn't it a football movie?
He has never done a football movie. Go ahead, look it up. I dare you.
I'm looking.
Keep looking. While you looking, we're going to say that Jason Lau did a good job. And they portray him as this, like, smooth talking, sexy guy, even back then. Like his scene with what's her name? Bella.
I don't know what we're talking about.
He's sitting there in the locker room. This is when Coach Carter is going around and he's like wondering why people aren't giving their progress reports. And he finds Channing Tatum in the hallway talking to some girl. He's like, I'm just gonna be real with you, shorty.
girl.
I mean, you're my girl.
But when I'm out on
I
that
get out there on
court,
that court and everything's getting crazy. All I gotta do is just think about you.
he's like, "Excuse me, sir."
Mr. Lau.
Mr.
Oh.
Lau.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know, we just about to.
This I'm going there right now, sir. Sir, this is Betty. She's like, Bella. This is
Bella. Didn't even know the bitch's name.
Don't even know.
Channing Tatum, he suffered from ADHD and dyslexia as a
Did he really?
child. Yeah.
Okay.
And I also suffer from dyslexia, so that's cool. I love always seeing people who have learning disabilities make it in whatever field.
Have we done this many episodes of the podcast and I did not know that you suffer from dyslexia?
That's why I hate names. I get all nervous. It's hard. It's hard for me.
Dude.
And it just sucks. But I mean, I've gotten a million times better than when I was in high school or junior high, elementary school. I
just wish you would have told me a long time ago.
It's something I don't really like to talk about.
I feel you.
And I was lucky enough to have a mom that pressured me into, you know, constantly learning how to read and stuff to get me to where I'm at today, where I'm not like fucking R. Kelly and I don't know how to read anything.
I mean, I tell you this, my dude crush Dax Shepard is also suffers from dyslexia. And he's one of the smartest people that I know.
Very smart man.
In terms of like listening to.
I was like, you know him?
Speaking. I don't know the man.
Let's go to his house. I love his wife.
I wish I knew the man. I know where he lives, but we ain't knocking on his door.
I'll knock on the door.
I'm not telling you that.
Why?
Respect their privacy.
Everybody loves me. Like, look at this face.
Instantly,
they would be
the
like,
shepherd's privacy.
All right. I'll just hang out outside the gate. Then just wave to them when they come.
I'm not even going to tell you what it looks like.
You think I can't get a star map around here?
Good luck on the star maps.
Honey did it once. I know the houses weren't real, but it was fun. Got to drive around looking at mansions. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got on Mr. Sexy because I figured we'll have him on here for something else. Because I love Foxcatcher, and that's such a good movie.
Antoine Tanner. Let's talk about Antoine Tanner.
Antoine Tanner. We talk about Big Worm?
Big Worm.
Big Burn?
Take notes, freshman. It's the closest you're going to get to playing.
Yeah, and then that freshman fucking helped him out.
My dude.
And to tell you a true fun fact, Coach Carter's son, what's his name again?
Damian Carter.
Damian, that was his freshman year, and he ended up going on to break his father's record.
Yes, he did. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, Damian Carter went on to break his father, Ken Carter's, scoring record at Richmond High School.
Yep. So he on the wall.
And then he ended up going to West Point, right?
He did. I saw that, and I was like, dang, West Point.
Fucking killed it.
I mean, that's a hard school to get into.
So, being that this is based on the true story, we will say that a number of these characters went on to college.
Real colleges.
Yeah.
Not junior colleges.
No.
Real shit. Like
Not
Berkeley.
only did they go from winning 4 games and losing 21 games the year before, they went on to going from having 15 players and lucky to graduate 5 to most of them
team, right?
going to college.
I mean, but the whole team graduated, though. That was like...
I want to say the whole team
That
graduated.
was like one of the big
things. You
things.
raise the level of expectation and students will rise to it. I don't know how many movies we've made that have stated this fact.
Yeah. And Coach Carter said that, like, after, it was passed to open the gym again, he's like, I was fired, man. He's like, I knew I was fired. I was coming in to pretty much clean my shit out until the kids were like, well, they can open it up, but pretty much we signed these contracts.
Yeah.
We want to I want to play basketball for another 4 years because after high school, if I don't go to college, then I ain't playing.
Gym.
Yeah.
They can take the locks off the doors, but they can't make us play.
They can't make us play.
So,
yep. Deep.
And then my dude Timo Cruz comes out with that poem. Do you know that poem?
I don't. I've only heard it on this movie.
Let me see if I know it. Let me see if I can hit it off the top of my head.
Do you want me to find? I'll find it so
right
you can read
now, drunk as I am.
Let me get my drink. Okay, go.
Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Your playing small does not serve you. There's nothing small about us that will not make us feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As they are liberated from their fear, our light automatically liberates others. Or something like that. You give me a golf clap?
I'll give you a golf clap. That was nice.
I love that scene. It was powerful. Powerful, that scene.
We're talking about Big Worm.
Mr. Worm. Antoine Tanner.
I think it's so funny that he calls him Mr. Worm. Like, he doesn't find out what his real last name is.
That's
nothing.
True. That's true. And I'm sure he knows.
He'd be like, Mr. Worm. Yes, it just makes it sound even more funny.
It does. It does. My dude played a high school basketball player nearly 10 years earlier than this movie.
In what?
A movie we talked about an hour ago, Sunset Park.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah.
It's time to get live. It's time to represent Sunset Park. What time is it? It's time to get live.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I love it.
I have a fun fact.
We're going to talk about that one, especially since your girl from Cheers is in it.
I got another fun fact. This fool was 30.
He was 30.
Filming this movie.
Like I said.
He got that baby face.
Uh-huh.
Antoine.
Hey, I could have played high school
You could've.
at 30.
Yeah, I think I could have.
You could play high school right now.
I think I could. Oh, you're so sweet.
How old are you?
29.
Get it, girl.
29.
Look at you.
20. Anyway.
So, Worm, a.k.a. Antoine.
Big Worm said, and Samuel L. Jackson appeared in 187 together in 1997.
I like that movie.
Yeah, me too. And I like
Asthma
him.
Samuel on the exercise bike every night.
Yeah, I liked him.
I thought he did a great job. And he's continued to work since then, too. And before.
I see him around.
Yeah. He did a stint on Boston Public for like 1 or 2 years. You know, he did One Tree Hill for a while. So he's killing it. He's still killing it. He's in a couple of movies right now.
And he still could play high school.
What is this show, Black Jesus?
Black Jesus? You never seen Black Jesus?
I've never seen it. I've never heard of it until I did my research on Worm.
It's really funny.
Plays a character called Jason. I want to know.
Adult Swim.
Oh, no wonder. I don't get
or
that channel.
Comedy Central. It's one of those two.
I got Hulu. I got Netflix. I got HBO Go.
I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Black Jesus.
Okay.
But it's like it says, there's a Black Jesus, but Black Jesus is in the now, hanging out in the ghetto with just like ratchet ass people. But he's still dressed like, Jesus.
Still dressed like Jesus?
And then so like he'll help give like
the garbs and everything.
Yeah, help give like ghetto advice and shit. It's good. You should watch it. Black Jesus. Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay. Well, Antoine has been on that for the last 5 years.
What the Black Jesus? Is that from this? No, I was.
And he's got a couple of movies coming out right now. Divided We Fall, as well as it was just announced that he's going to be on this movie called The Leash. Ooh. I don't know what it's about. Sounds kinky.
Ooh. Got that leash.
Got that leash. Either way, my dude's still working his ass off. He's a journeyman actor.
Oh, drink it up.
He is stupid. Mm-hmm. Since we were just talking about him, let's talk about Timo Cruz.
Timo Cruz.
Dude, he also has a big role in this movie.
He does.
He has an interesting story arc.
You watch
If anything,
him
he's
change.
the one that goes through the most change, like you said.
He changes.
And Kenyon.
And I'm going to say that I love him. Mm-hmm. Not just in this movie, but pretty much anything I usually see him in.
What's the first thing you seen him in?
The Rookie.
The Rookie. Ooh.
Yeah, in 2002. Okay. That's probably the first thing that I remember. But he's in a lot.
I seen him in was Old School.
In Old School, yeah.
But it's part-time, thick. You remember we talked about him in that episode?
Yeah, and we
talked about Rick Gonzalez in.
I don't think we went into depth to him because I don't remember doing any of this. So, he was from Bushwick, the section of Brooklyn, and he attended the Fame High School.
Yes, he did. For
the performing arts, and he graduated in 1997. Then in 2000, he moves to LA, after doing some work in New York, showing up and collecting, just getting...
Yeah, he's working his ass.
Getting roles.
It only took him like 2 years to actually get the ball rolling out here, which is impressive for LA actors. Most LA actors leave after 2 years.
Yeah. He was in Crocodile Dundee in LA in 2001. He was also in Boston Public.
Yeah, he did
Boston in 2001. Public. He was in The Rookie in 2002. Like we said.
You know what he was filming during the same time as this?
What?
Roll Bounce.
Roll Bounce?
Ooh, I got it. Yo, can I get a size 9?
You're right.
Now?
Yeah, so...
Ahora?
So he...
All right, Ricky Ricardo. Hey, I'm trying to bond with a brother.
So like we said, he was in Old School, right? And he was in Biker Boys as well.
That's right. He was what's it called? What is it called when they want to be a part of the biker gang?
He's just like a recruit.
Yeah,
that hangs out until they give him his vest or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
He was, like you said, in Roll Bounce. He was in War of the Worlds in 2005. So 2005 was a good year
Go
for
down
him.
his whole biography.
Just the good ones. Just things that I like I said, every time I see him, I enjoy seeing him. And he's not a person that we actually know their name. Like, if you were like, Rick Gonzalez, I'd be like, from down the street? Like, I wouldn't
There's
think...
probably a Rick Gonzalez
down the street. So, I mean, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was if it wasn't for this. Yeah. And he's been on the TV show Arrow.
Yeah,
so
he's on Arrow right now. He's doing his thing.
He's looking sexy.
Rick, do your thing.
Yeah.
I gotta watch you. I haven't really kept up with Arrow, even though I do enjoy the show.
That's why I'm trying to give,
looking sexy on that one?
He looks sexy. I was looking at pictures of him. He looked like a real grown man now. Okay. And he's married to a beautiful black woman. So I'm like extra feeling him. He's super cute. Yeah. So, I mean, once I started doing some research on him, I was like, okay, I enjoy this guy. I always wondered what he is, and he is Dominican and Puerto Rican descent. So he's both. He's got
that New York.
That's why he's so fiery. Do
you even know who I am?
Yeah. Scared of who? Scared of you?
I'm supposed to be scared of you? Dude. What is your favorite line of Timo Cruz in this movie? Let me think about it. I want to think about what my favorite line in this one is.
Where he's like, yo, that was like the worst game I've ever seen. I was sitting up in the stands and I was like saying, and they're like, yeah, but you were up in the stands. Like,
we were on the court handling our business.
Handling our business.
I like him right after that. He's like, I knock all y'all out.
Yeah. I do like where he comes up with the gun. He's like, we got a problem.
That's right. He does pull that.
He pull it up.
Right? I'm right here, homie.
I'm right here.
Keep it up the block.
Yeah, but like you hear him in his voice like cracks a little,
like a little bit.
You're like, oh, you're a baby, like I'm right here. You want?
And there's so many scenes in here that were improv, and like they kept them in, and I wish they would have like done just like one more take, like that situation where it's like, I don't know how y'all could have won, dumb, dummy, and dumber over here. Which one of y'all moms was paying off the ref or whatever it was? Like, there's a number of those. Like, even when they're in the locker room and they're, like, bickering, it doesn't... doesn't link up properly.
The first time, it is a little, like, you're still getting used to them.
Yeah.
Where Coach Carter comes in and he meets, like, pretty much sees them yelling at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
It does feel a little weird.
It feels like they took clips from different takes.
Yeah.
And it's like, one time, Timo Cruz is like, yo, La, why don't you close your mouth before I close it for good or whatever. And then... all of a sudden, Lyle's in the shower. And he's like, man, you were playing and you didn't even do shit.
You didn't do shit. You were out there and you didn't do shit. You were on the bench and you didn't do shit.
Yeah, watching the damn game.
And you talking all that mess.
Went from a bench warmer to starting point guard.
Because the two dudes they left. Which is also a true fact. He said that two of the best players did walk off the court and never played for them. So, yeah. I got another fun fact about Rick Gonzalez from down the street.
Rick Gonzalez from down the street.
From down the street. He released a mixtape.
What?
Yeah. I'm not listening to it.
You're an actor. Keep acting.
Hey.
All right.
He's an artist.
You're right. I shouldn't pass judgment.
Because if I wanted to put out an album of me singing, that doesn't take away from me being an actor. That's just another...
That's just another skill in the
skill
repertoire.
that I got.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're right.
So... his album is called...
actor,
I haven't heard it. He is a really good actor, though. It's called The Invisible Man. And he said he named it that because for over 7 years, he was trying to break into the music career. And for some reason, nobody would give him any attention, wouldn't pay him any attention. And he felt invisible. And he was like, fuck that. I'm just going to do it myself. And he made this album, which I haven't heard.
There you go.
So, there you go, Rick Gonzalez.
Don't wait on somebody to give you a job. Make a job for yourself.
Make a job for your damn self. So, yeah.
Make a job for your damn self. All right. Well, Damian Carter, can you get your ass out of that pool?
Oh, Cousin Skater.
Wait, what?
Cousin Skater?
Cousin Skeeter?
Yeah.
From what?
Cousin Skater. You don't remember that Nickelodeon show? It was like him and Megan Good, and his cousin Skeeter was like a puppet. And
I never saw the show.
Oh, I used to watch the shit out of Cousin Skeeter.
It may have been after my time, and
I don't know. Rashad watched it. If you asked him who Cousin Skeeter was, he'd tell you.
Poor folks don't have Nickelodeon.
I'm sorry.
That's extra.
I'm sorry that my parents had it.
That's those cable networks.
Internet. Okay, so
I'm just hearing Jamie Foxx in my head. You know, there is some poor folk out in the world. Some booty call. Not everybody got some platinum cards.
Right. Okay, so this kid has been in the game for a long time. He was born.
Yes, he has.
In L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been a professional actor since he was 13.
Yeah.
And showing up in shows like Hanging with Mr. Cooper in 1996. Cooper,
hanging with my man, he's oh so fine.
Cooper.
He's sometimes good and sometimes acts a fool.
Okay, so he was in the Jamie Foxx show.
He was in the Jamie Foxx show. Dude, it seems like a lot of people were in the Jamie Foxx show and Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
You want to know another one everyone was in?
What?
Touched by a Motherfucking Angel in 2001. He also did My Wife and Kids that year, and
he was on One with my girl Kyla Pratt.
He sure was.
We just talked about her last episode.
Yep, and he got his big break in the Nickelodeon show Cousin Skeeter, which went from 98 to 2001.
Damn.
So it was
3-year run.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
He was in the movie House of Wax, which you probably have never seen because it's a scary movie.
Never seen House of Wax.
The new one that came out in 2005.
Okay.
And like you said, he was in 101. He was in quite a few episodes of that one. Like he was a supporting role of that one. Okay. He played her best friend.
I got you.
He was in Veronica Mars.
He was in Veronica Mars. He did a little stint with my girl Kristen Bell.
Yep. He was on Meet the Browns. He did Vampire Diaries. Like this guy's worked through Vampire Diaries. He's worked through the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was in this movie that I have never heard of, but now I got to find.
Let me guess. Chocolate City.
Chocolate City. Which is black
strippers. Male strippers.
Yeah, so it's just like
I seen the movie.
Is it good?
You'd like it.
Oh. That's all I need to know. And there's two of them. There's two of them. One came out in 2015 and one came out in 2017. So that's going to be on my download list soon.
I want to say it's on like Netflix or something.
Oh my God. I need to get my Chocolate City on.
Chocolate City.
So yeah,
check you out.
He's still acting. He's still always out there doing his shit. You know, like I said.
I did really like him in this movie.
He went from the 90s all the way to now.
Damien Carter very well.
He did.
Especially the way that Ken Carter would have raised his son.
Yeah.
And like I said, he studied with Aaron Spicer long after One-on-One and Cousin Skeeter and all that. So big ups to him for not being too proud and believing that his natural skill set is enough.
Yeah.
He actually went back to acting class after being successful as an actor.
Forever.
Not too many people will do that.
Yeah.
So, Robert Rich, keep doing your thing.
You got to get some maintenance sometimes.
Yeah, you do. You gotta
change
make
the
sure
oil.
That your instrument is on point as actors.
Put some air in the tires. Change the spark plugs, and then you're back out there.
Look at you understanding them car lingo.
That's because the car before this one was an old car.
Okay.
And I had to change all those by myself. Okay, so yeah, Cousin Skeeter.
Cousin Skeeter. I thought you were joking for a minute.
No, it's a TV show. That's like the first thing I could probably remember Megan Good in.
Megan Good? We gotta do a Megan Good movie.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of hers, but if it is, let's do Eats by You, man.
I'm as much a big fan of hers as you are of Mr. Michael B.
Ooh, really?
I love me some Megan Good.
Well, you let me do a Michael B movie, so that's fine.
I'll say I got as big a crush on her as I do Lupita.
Oh.
Look at you.
Literally yesterday, I told you last night I saw the screening. I just kept talking to my friends. I was like, her skin is fucking perfect. How is she so perfect, flawless? Dude. If anyone thinks that black is not beautiful, and you look at Lupita and you can't be like, that girl is flawless.
First of all,
flawless.
Fuck y'all and don't listen to this podcast. But
yes,
secondly,
exactly,
dude.
flawless.
Does she even have pores?
No.
Like,
It's just smooth. It's like a smooth booty on her face. It's just so...
it's like making love to a dolphin or what?
I don't know. I just want, like, if I met her, I wouldn't even want
Her
to...
face is like a smooth booty. So stupid.
It's just so nice.
This podcast is going to get me in trouble one of these days.
I know, like, what if she listens to it and we meet her and she's like, you said my face was a smooth booty.
I do plan on being a famous actor-director one of these days.
Just if anyone ever comes, just remind them that we're drunk. I'm drunk.
Seriously. I apologize to everybody in advance for what I say.
I'm sorry, Lupita. Your face is not a smooth booty.
We're going to have to change the name of the podcast to I'm sorry for what I said when I was drunk.
That could be a spinoff.
Full disclosure.
All
I
right.
was drunk.
She's not, this gorgeous Lupita's not in this. So. We didn't know who she was in 2005.
Rob Brown is in this.
Mm-hmm.
And his first movie was Finding Forrester, which I don't remember when it came out.
I do.
When?
2000.
2000. So only 5 years before Coach Carter. Okay.
I
got you.
Do you want to hear a little bit about him?
About
Rob Brown? Or do
I
you
want to say Rob Bass so much.
I want to say Bobby Brown. You know Bobby Brown? Rob Brown?
Rob Brown.
Rob Brown.
Crazy thing is, he didn't do any movies or any TV shows in between Finding Forrester and Coach Carter.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
So he was born. We're going to start from the beginning.
Okay.
He was born and raised in Brooklyn.
Compton.
Well, he was born in Harlem and he was raised in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And he
New York.
became a natural actor who never studied. And he celebrated his 16th birthday before started shooting and acting in his first motion picture debut, Finding Forrester. Mm-hmm. Right. Which he did a good job at.
He did do a good job.
And to think that, like,
Sean Connery.
Yeah, thinking that, like, dude, you're 16 and you never acted and you're in this. He did a great job.
Dude.
And yeah, and the time of filming that, he was at Poly Prep High School in New York at the same time as he was filming Finding Forrester.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, he played basketball and football for that high school.
Yeah, he went to high school and he played basketball and football.
So he also already knew how to play. He attended Amherst College in Massachusetts. You want to know what their fucking mascot is?
What?
The mammoths. Like a woolly mammoth.
Yes.
That is so cool. I've never heard anybody's.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
A prehistoric mascot.
And he played varsity football, and he majored in psychology and graduated in 2006. So that's probably why there was not a big thing in between those things, because he was legit going to school.
He went the educational route.
He went the educational route. And so he's an intelligent man who got to play varsity football, and, you know, he just did great things. He's just kind of like his character as just being smart and great at being an athlete. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I got you. Good for him. And he's been continually working ever since then.
He also,
right after that, he did Take the Lead with Antonio Banderas.
I love that movie.
And Rufio.
Yeah, and my Rufio.
Rufio's in it. We got to do that one day.
Yeah.
You know, Monique went to his show.
Yeah, she sent me the snap.
She's like, "What you doing with Rufio?"
Oh, yeah, her boyfriend's friends with
Stupid.
him. He had a poetry reading.
Poetry slam. He
Yeah,
does that spoken word stuff.
It was cool.
Get it, my dude.
Don't worry. One day I'm going to meet him and I'm going to make him come on the show.
I met him.
Well, why isn't he on the show?
I'm sorry. I didn't say I was good friends with the man.
Well, all I'm going to say is low-cut shirts go a long way.
Wait, what?
If I wore a low-cut shirt and I'm like,
okay.
Hey, want to be on our show?
So
I can get him here. Boom.
So what you're saying is I should ask ladies to be on our podcast while I'm shirtless.
Yeah, that would actually probably work.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Can I be shirtless? Pasties?
If you're in Venice Beach.
I'm down. You know, that's my spot.
I know it is.
I love Venice Beach. And the next time I go, when I see the black dude on the skates, I'm taking a picture with him because he has been on that beach for like 30 years.
I know.
Skating, singing.
I know.
I'll even pay him if he wants. Usually I'm like, I'm not paying to take a picture with you, but I would for him.
All right. Well, Rob, he's still doing his thing. He was just on Shooter with Ryan Phillippe.
Oh, yeah.
He did a guest star or a recurring role on that one. And he's in Blind Spot right now.
Blind Spot. I don't know.
You don't know Blind Spot? It's similar to Shooter. It's one of those action dramas. A lot of government sort of like find the criminal sort of stuff. Okay. But he's been on that one for the last 4 years.
All right.
So my man got his education, and then he came back and did his passion. And I will say this, it takes an intelligent person to consistently get jobs as an actor.
Yeah. All right.
You can't be dumb and keep a career as an actor.
I agree. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there are some dumb ones out there.
Yeah, but they don't last.
That's true.
They never last.
That's true. You gotta be intelligent.
You fizzle out real quick.
You gotta be able to see other than what is in front of you. I get that.
Because the director's gonna see through the bullshit.
Yep.
The good directors are not gonna hire you.
No.
And I do not have enough space on my hard drive to talk about this next actor.
I didn't even write a lot about him because one, we already previously talked about him. Two, we gonna talk about him in the future.
So much. He's in everything.
He's in so much of my favorite shit.
Everything.
We are talking about Mr.
Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
Motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking Jackson.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
So yeah, I only have like maybe two fun facts about him. So
give me a fun fact about Samuel Jackson.
The first time that Samuel met Coach Carter, the real Coach Carter, it was at a high school basketball game, and he said he was pretty amazing. He it kind of blew him away just seeing him coach.
Okay.
And he knew
he actually watched him coach.
He went to one of their games, and he knew as much about basketball as Samuel Jackson did, who is a huge basketball fan and very knowledgeable about the game, apparently.
Okay.
So I think they connected on that because he could just see, like, it's not like, oh, that basketball team was good. He's looking at the coach like, oh, you're the mastermind, the puppet master.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for him. Samuel Jackson, shit. We talked about him in Pulp Fiction. I don't think we mentioned this movie, though.
I don't remember.
So, in this movie, he plays the main character, obviously.
He Mr.
Ken
Coach.
Carter. I thought he did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
And I think that his heart was really in this. And like I said, I did take his master class. One of my favorite... I love his opening speech to his master class because right after he's done talking about this and the other and like introducing himself and his experience and what he's going to be teaching in this.
And he's like, are you motherfuckers ready? That's what I would do.
Well, he stops. He's like, I'm Samuel Jackson, and this is my masterclass. And then it does all the outtakes. And it's like, I'm Samuel Jackson. Welcome to my motherfucking acting.
Yeah, that's my motherfucking acting.
You want to be a good motherfucking actor? Take my motherfucking acting class. I'm Samuel Jackson. This is my motherfucking acting class. And he does like 5 or 6.
And then the one they put is like, "Hi, I'm Samuel Jackson."
Of course, but he's got to get him out. He's got to be himself. He's got to do his thing, you know.
This is my motherfucking acting class. I love him.
I love him so much, Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
It's like one of the only movies that he doesn't cuss that much in. He says like shit.
Doesn't like he is very put together. You know, he's a small business owner.
Yep.
He's got his sports store.
Yep.
He's got his
son,
life. He's carved out a nice little life for himself. He's done everything right. You know, he was an All-American high school basketball player. Yeah. He went to college. Yeah. He went all 4 years. He played. He didn't pursue basketball after that. He graduated, got his degree, and started his business.
I mean, he doesn't have to. I mean,
going
back to your school,
he went back to Richmond, back to his home. That's
going
his home.
to alma mater, and you're like, you know what? I'm about to help out these kids that I know are lost and left behind.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull them up to where I'm at so that when you're my age,
it's like,
you're set
Richmond.
up like me.
That school was bad when I went there.
Yeah.
It's way beyond that now. And he sees all of that. He's just like, he sees his calling, to be a basketball coach, to embark his knowledge on these young minds.
Yeah.
And I respect Mr. Ken Carter a great deal for that. Samuel Jackson portrayed him very, very well.
Yeah, he did.
Like I said at the beginning of this podcast, Samuel Jackson does a lot of research. He is a very, very informed and intelligent man, and he takes every role very seriously.
I think that I would totally get along with him on that.
Oh yeah.
On that sense, I mean, you see how much research I do just for this, and this is not even for me to do like acting. Otherwise, my scripts are always have so much shit in the margins.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that you can have a conversation with on the stoop or in the boardroom. I'll say that. Which is interesting.
I'm on this motherfucking boardroom.
Well, I mean, when he started, in like Coming to America, playing the stick-up man who just probably got off the stoop, and now he's Nick Fury.
Hurry up,
in
fat
the boardroom,
boy!
making decisions for the fate of the universe.
I can't wait to see Endgame. It looks good.
You mean when he faded to dust? Motherfucker.
I know. They had to.
They had to. They killed him off. But not before he sent that page. That 1990s pager.
He's like, let me get Captain Marvel. Which I haven't seen yet, but I will. Because I need to know about her.
You work in a movie theater. How do you not see it yet?
Because on your days off, you don't want to go to your job.
I feel you.
So there.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I got another fun fact. The young cast had a lot of respect for the big star Samuel L. Jackson. They all idolized him.
That's awesome.
Which I would as well. Let's see. What else I got for you?
I'll tell you something.
Tell me something.
Guess what he just finished filming?
What?
Shaft.
Oh!
Shaft 2 coming out.
Did you see the trailer?
I have. Is it already out?
Yes. It's going to blow your mind. Can I give you like...
I'm already sad because I know Busta Rhymes is
3 words. Let me give you 3 words and you're going to be excited. You ready?
Okay.
3 generations Shaft.
No shit.
Yeah. Okay, before of Shaft.
Oh, wow. So there's the past, the present, and the future. Who the fuck are they going to have carry the crown? Don't tell me. I see you. Don't tell me.
Just look at the trailer.
Oh,
you're going to like
shit.
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm excited.
Shaft. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
All in one movie.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Well, we got to watch a couple trailers tonight for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're supposed to go out and have a drink after this.
Oh, shit. Well, let's do this.
Yeah, we better take an Uber. I don't feel safe.
Okay, let's do this. I only got a couple more.
Throw it at me. Go ahead.
So, the game was tailored to fit each actor's strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
So that I think that also helped with it looking so
Timo
real.
Cruz does like that jump shot.
Mm-hmm. He's like, do that jump shot you always like to do.
Take that jumper you love.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's another fun fact. Thomas Carter and Ken Carter are not related.
No.
In case you did. I don't know. Someone out there might have been like, oh, maybe they're like their lineage. No.
Okay.
So, let's see, what's another good one? In the final scenes, some real-life Richmond Oilers players are seen cheering in the stand.
Nice.
So they use them as extras.
Good for them.
Because it's cool. I mean, they're like, hey, you don't got to pay them.
As you watch the extras on the DVD, you'll see that some of them went to college.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some of them did regress after graduating, and they went back into that Richmond life.
I mean, that happens.
A couple of them did end up in jail, I want to say. So, unfortunately, you can't save everybody.
You can't, but he
you can
saved
do
the majority.
your best, and he definitely improved the odds.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
So, that's great, you know.
Thank you, Mr. Coach
You
Carter.
made a difference in that community. You made a difference in those young men's lives.
Yeah.
You saved a number of them.
Yeah, and you put that school on the right track of how to deal with things like this. Sports can't be everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're a student athlete.
Student comes first.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what my
I love when he says that.
That's what my parents would say
These
to me
boys
too.
are student athletes. Student comes 1st. I love when he says that shit. My goodness. I love this movie. It's such a great movie.
I know.
I wish that every month was March Madness basketball month.
You can throw a basketball movie in whenever you want.
Dude.
So,
all right, fine. We're going to do Above the Rim very, very soon then.
All right.
Because I wish we would have got to it this month.
I know. It was a weird one.
Oh, God.
So, I got one more fun fact. Here's my last
What you got?
fun fact
For you.
for you. So, this was, I don't know if I already told you this, but this was MTV's film's highest opening weekend of any of their movies.
Really?
Making $24 million in that first weekend.
Even more than Varsity Blues? Damn.
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
I don't want your laugh. That's like my fucking movie. Like you like basketball movies. I think football movies are the ones that
I love
like
football movies.
I love, like we said, the Varsity Blues. The
I love Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night
Varsity
Lights.
Blues. The Replacements.
Any
Remember
given
the Titans,
motherfucking
Any Given Sunday.
Remember the
all
Titans,
of them.
bitch. Yes. Yes. I love
Sports movies in general.
them.
That's my shit.
I like sports movies, but
Invincible.
I think I would have a better time. Like
Necessary Roughness.
I know.
With Sinbad. It's time to.
Oh yeah. Dang. You're going way back.
It's such a good movie.
So yeah. What else? You got anything else?
Hell no, I don't got nothing else.
Are we done?
I gotta pee is what I got.
Okay, well then it's time. You know what time it is?
I know what time it is.
It's time for Z for the people. Every time. Okay. So this Z for the people, it's cool.
Okay.
So the Richmond Public School Foundation serves over 23,000 students, and it is compiled of 28 elementary schools, 1 charter school, 8 middle schools, 5 high schools, and one special school, like for, I don't know.
Okay.
First
Special ed.
I don't know, maybe.
Ladies. Y'all heard about the 2-for-1 special, right? 2 of you, 1 of me. Now that's special.
Special ed. Get off me, damn.
Hey, old girl is cute. I don't know why, but I was planning on talking about her.
Oh, we forgot to talk about her.
I forgot to talk about her.
But they didn't
That's
really
my
give
bad.
her a big ass part.
They didn't give her a big ass part. However,
She a cheetah girl.
is she a cheetah girl?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look her up right now.
It's too late.
But
We on Z for the people.
okay,
That
I'm
means
sorry.
we done.
All right.
So, they have raised over $5 million in 5 years of them starting. This started in 2010, so I'm sure it's more than that. For kids to go to college, to help with scholarships, to help with tutoring, and a bunch of other stuff for the children in the Richmond public school community, which is where this movie took place. So, if you feel the need to help out Northern California Bay Area school district, then go to Richmond Public School Foundation.org, and the first thing you see is a donor button, so you can donate some money.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's all I got for us. Z for the people.
Well, good.
I'm
I'm sorry.
feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
I gotta add a hand on this one. Shit. We're gonna have to take a lift over
Ooh.
the meat smash leaf.
Yes.
I'm
I hope they have food there
right
because
now.
I'm munchies.
You're gonna get the munchies.
So yeah, we made it.
Good job.
To Coach Carter.
Great March Madness month, people.
Thank you for singing with us.
We will be back next week. Oh, well,
Well, okay. Let me first. Let me just say what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
Please send us an email to lightscameracocktail no s on gmail.com. No S. You can send us.
Get that S out of there.
Get the S out of there. And please send us your movie suggestions, drink suggestions. You like the show? You
Hollywood
hate the show?
Close Encounters.
Give me them.
If somebody has met John Leguizamo, please tell me.
I want to hear that one.
Johnny
too.
Legs, I love that man.
Yes.
Hey, you know he's coming to the Amundsen, right?
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna
Do his one man?
Yeah.
Ooh, how
Latin
much?
history for morons.
Yeah, how much are those tickets?
I don't know.
All right, well,
I want to get a demerit. That's one demerit.
So follow us, you guys.
Mention that.
If you got a cell phone, then I need you to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube on Lights Camera Cocktail Podcast.
We do some fun shit on there, people.
We do some fun shit on there.
We're gonna record some shit tonight.
Yeah,
see
we
how,
are.
Crazy Zenobia gets when she doesn't know the camera's watching.
I get real crazy.
Getting to the bar.
Hopefully, I'm making myself a cute single.
I'm gonna watch you hook up with a white boy tonight.
That's okay. I don't see color.
Charlie Hunnam's gonna be at the bar tonight.
I just see cuteness. So, yeah, please, you guys, grab your friend's phone who loves to drink, who loves to watch movies, and I need you to subscribe to our show.
Yeah.
And rate and review us, you guys, on iTunes. I guess I haven't said that in a minute, but...
Keep watching us, people. The more you love us, the better we do. The more involved we have, the more time we have for this show.
And I want to spend my whole time on the show.
I love this show.
I love it.
The more you guys are involved, the sooner the bar gets made.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want a Lights, Camera, Cocktails bar.
I was just talking about this with a coworker.
Do you?
Yeah, I was like, I've always wanted a bar.
We got dreams.
Yes.
Big
So
dreams, apparently.
next week, you guys, Jason is going to have a special guest on with him.
Yes, I am.
And Zenobia is taking the week off.
Zenobia gets a week off.
I get
so,
a week.
you know how we talked about this, I want to say it was last week, how I will be stepping back a little bit. We decided that we're going to even it out a little bit. So what we're going to do is Zenobia and I will still be together on 2 episodes a month. She's going to pick a movie. I'm going to pick a movie. The other 2 episodes, she's going to have a guest. I'm going to have a guest. Mm-hmm. Not to say that we won't bring on guests together as well.
Yep. Or that I won't go on to his show just because it's a good movie pick.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. If you want to be on, by all means.
But the movie that he is picking for next week is not a movie I want to be on. So I decided that if he's going to get a week off, I'm going to get a week off. And I'm going to do my own damn thing.
Yes.
And watch you on Insta, I guess.
I don't know if we can do an Insta next week. Maybe. I'll try.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
But that being said, we will have special guests.
Oh, you're feeling not only my spot but another spot?
Hey, you see, I bought
He did the splitter.
I bought a splitter with 5 channels on it, right?
Oh my god.
I'm not saying there's going to be 5 people here next week.
But there's going to be more than 2.
The table's going to be a little more filled than it normally is. It's going to be interesting to see how next week works out.
I want to see, are you making the drink?
I am making the drink.
I want to see that. I have another question. Is there going to be a J for the people?
There is not. Z for the people will remain.
Okay.
Because that is yours. Yeah. I'm going to leave it as yours.
Okay.
But there will be a charity.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Got you, boo-boo.
Thank you. I was worried.
There's always going to be a Z for the people, whether Z is on the episode or not.
Mm-hmm. But you got to sing it or else it doesn't count.
Oh my God, you want me? Our guest has a better voice than I do.
I don't care. Someone sings it.
Okay, maybe we'll do a little acapella. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have some special guests on next week. And being that this month was March Madness, next week we are starting with opening day of baseball.
And then after that, it's gonna be 420 month.
Yeah, it's 420 month. You do you.
I'm gonna do me, boo boo. Mm-hmm. And I've already been working on that, and I'm so excited.
Shit!
It's gonna be special.
Do I need my baby powder?
Yeah.
What?
I told you. I'd let you slap me. Just with the baby powder.
Where my bitches?
Say
it with me.
Where my bitches?
Where my bitches?
Where my bitches? Where my bitches?
Oh my God. Okay. So we're gonna do a scene from next week's movie.
A movie that I have never seen. So
She has never seen for good reason.
For good reason.
Well, for her reason.
For a good Zenobia reason. My dad told me to get over it, and I was like, "You get over it!" Like I'm so mad at him. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I want this podcast to be so successful that Kevin Costner comes on here.
No,
and be like, why don't you like me?
I know, and I'd be so like I don't know how I would be. I'd have to get real drunk before he came on.
You know he's an Orange County boy.
I know. I'd be like, you suck, man. I'm sorry.
Part of my people.
I'm sorry. Let's do this shit.
Anyway, we're gonna do this scene. Oh shit, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I got a monologue in this one, people. Damn, I was practicing earlier, but
you
that
had
was
it
a few drinks ago.
I know. I felt like I kind of had it, and now I felt like it was hard for me to read my notes.
All right,
so this is gonna be interesting.
Let's see what we can do with this scene for next week's show.
I wonder how many times it's gonna take us to do this.
It's gonna be one. Hey,
one and done.
Hey, right
one
here,
and done.
right here, right here.
One and done.
We got this.
I got this.
We got this.
High five.
Okay.
All right.
High five. Solemn low five.
It is time.
It is time.
R.I.P. Okay.
Time out. Why do you get to choose? Why doesn't he or I get to choose?
Well, actually, nobody on this planet ever really chooses each other. It's all a question of quantum physics and molecular attraction and timing. I mean, there's laws that we don't understand that bring us together or tear us apart.
So is somebody going to go to bed with somebody or what?
Honey, you are a regular nuclear meltdown. You need to cool off. Where are you going?
After 12 years in the minor leagues, I don't try out. Besides, I don't believe in quantum physics when it comes to matters of the heart.
Oh, well, what do you believe in?
Well, I believe in the soul. The cock, the pussy, the small of a woman's back, the hanging curve, high fiber, good scotch, that the novels of Susan Sontag are self-indulgent, overrated crap. I believe that Lee Hosby Oswald acted alone. I believe there ought to be a constitutional amendment outlawing AstroTurf and the designated hitter. I believe in the sweet spot, softcore pornography, opening your presents Christmas morning rather than Christmas Eve, and I believe in long, slow, deep, soft, wet kisses that last 3 days. Good night.
Oh my. Ooh.
Stupid.
That was good.
That wasn't bad. We're going to do a one take. That's it. It is what it is.
Hit it and quit it.
I hope y'all like it.
Like it
We're
or
drunk over here.
Drunk as a
Thank
motherfucker. You guys, I'll see you in 2 weeks, but he'll be back.
Oh, are you going to miss us? You're going to have withdrawals of the podcast?
I might just come by anyway and just say hi.
You're going to crash?
Yeah.
You know the character's name is Crash.
Yeah. I'm going to come crash you.
You're going to crash the podcast.
Yeah.
We would love to have you. We got an extra mic.
Because it's sad to be like, literally, if I go more than a week without seeing you, I'm like, dang.
You don't know what to do with it?
I don't. And I'm always wondering, I'm like, what is Jason doing?
Oh.
I miss you.
Well, I'll see you Sunday.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Mammy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people. That is our show. We love you.
Yep.
We thank you. We hope you guys enjoyed it. That is the end of March Madness Basketball Month.
It is.
We're going to come into April strong.
Strong and high.
Strong with it. Strong and high. We're going to be on cloud 9.
Cloud 420.
We will see you guys next week because me and Zenobia got a date at a bar right now.
Let me finish this.
Oh, my goodness. Go. I'm just kidding. Don't get that drunk. Ooh, she's going.
I won't. Okay. Not on camera.
Don't do it.
Not on camera.
Yeah, the people are watching.
Not on duty.
YouTube is watching.
Not
Don't forget,
on duty.
people, we got this on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can see us get inebriated.
Yeah, you just slowly watch my face.
In 2D.
Get all shiny and my eyes get red. It's nice.
You can see Zenobia step into the camera. Yeah, you in the frame. Right
you,
there.
You were cutting into my frame too. And I just
moved.
moved over and
There
I
you
was
go.
in the
Check
frame.
you out. Learning them camera movements. All right, like I said, we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
Right here on Lights, Camera,
Cocktails. We win as a team. We lose as a team.
Come on, let's go get drunk.
I'm ready.
Woo!